Ever notice how ads always pop up at the worst moments? When the killer's identity is about to be revealed. During that perfect meditation flow. On Amazon Music, we believe in keeping you in the moment. That's why we've got millions of ad-free podcast episodes, so you can stay completely immersed in every story, every reveal, every breath. Download the Amazon Music app and start listening to your favorite podcasts ad-free, included with Prime.
Listen, you gotta get out of those clothes.
You have to get me out of here.
Yeah, look, nobody said this is gonna be easy.
You don't understand. There was something in the woods, David. And I think it's in here with us now.
Want me in the room?
I will rip your soul out, Daddy.
Hey, Cory, right here. Hey,
Yeah, hey.
hey, man. Hey, thanks.
Why are you itching yourself so much? You look like awful. Your sweat is all over your body, man.
Yeah, I know.
I've been texting you for 2 weeks. You haven't been texting me back.
It's kind of why
Are you gonna throw up?
I kind of feel a little queasy. Yeah, but I think thanks for coming. That's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about. Is that look, man? Things have been a little difficult lately, and
Okay, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Been doing a little drugs.
You've been doing drugs for 2 weeks straight?
I've been doing all the drugs. Yeah, like all the drugs.
You got any other drugs?
I still got some drugs that I
Well-
want. But Cory, this is not a good way to handle drugs.
Yeah,
They
by
should be
doing drugs?
fun. Yes,
Yeah,
they should be
okay.
fun. Not
Yeah.
when I have a bad time.
I get what you're saying.
You know,
You're not enjoying the drugs anymore.
Oh, I'm enjoying the drugs. That's the problem, though, is I don't think I could kick the drugs. And I know you had a drug problem, right?
Well, yeah, I have long hair.
Yeah, well, that's why I just assumed you had a drug
Yeah.
problem. But how did you? You're put together now, man.
yeah.
Like, how did you? Kick the
Off drugs?
That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah,
That is what I'm
You
saying.
want to get off drugs. You're worried you're not going to be able to get off drugs.
I will not be able to get off drugs.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what I did. It was many years back when I was
yeah.
we're gonna go out to a cabin. I know where a cabin is. We're gonna go out to a cabin. We're gonna face our demons.
Is it like a drug
We're
cabin?
gonna get rid of the drugs. No, we're gonna go there, dispose of the drugs, and we're gonna sit there until the drugs are gone. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fun.
Hear me out. Cabin out in the woods. Maybe we make some drugs out there.
No.
No. Okay. You're right. This
We're
is
gonna go
this
there.
is the drugs talking.
We're
I'm
gonna
sorry.
get rid of the drugs.
Okay,
And we're gonna
yeah.
face our demons.
Yep.
And we're gonna make a weekend out of it. We're gonna get you
God.
clean and sober.
Is that a bug? Is this bug real? Is this bug real?
All right. Well, we need to
All
do
right.
this right away. Okay.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm pretty bad, man. Let's
Yeah.
go. We should go to the cabin, and I won't.
All right.
All right, and we'll
pack
stay
a
out there
small
until I'm
bag.
clean.
Get all the drugs. We're gonna get rid of all the drugs down there.
All right, don't worry. I will bring drugs. Wait, I shouldn't bring drugs. I don't know. Okay.
Bring the drugs. We're gonna dispose of the drugs.
Okay, good. Okay, we'll go to the cabin and yeah, okay, man. Do we have time for drugs before we leave?
No.
God, okay, all right. I'm sorry. All right, let's go.
All right. Yeah, man, you are just stop itching yourself.
I can't.
Stop touching yourself.
Shit.
Stop, like it's not even that hot.
We're out. It feels real hot.
Yeah, we're out.
It's real hot.
So here we are. This is the cabin. It's not my cabin. This cabin has always been there. I always come here when I need to face demons and face myself and throw away my drugs. So here it is. This is where we're going to be for the next few days.
Okay.
The keys are hidden. You'll never be able to find the keys to the car.
Found them.
No, that's not the keys.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just found a key.
I think that must be for the cellar. But anyways, okay, so let's get all the drugs out.
Okay.
Let's put them all in this tin box, right?
Yeah, that's all of them, I think.
Yeah, are you sure? Let me search you a little bit here.
Okay, all right. That was just...
Found some more drugs.
Yeah,
I found some more drugs, okay.
I know.
So let's get them all out.
Okay.
Okay. We got them all? Okay, give me them all.
Oh, fuck. All right, here's the drugs.
Okay, got them all.
Okay, all right, man. That's a lot of drugs.
So close your eyes.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'm going to get rid of the drugs.
Okay. Yeah.
Your eyes closed?
They are.
Okay. Okay. All right, all the drugs are gone. Okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Kind of stinks in here, doesn't it?
This cabin is, it smells like death and must.
Yeah.
There's a lot of taxidermy around here.
I think we'll get used to it, though. That's what happened last time.
We better. Okay.
But just to make sure, let's go down in this basement.
Yeah.
The key.
Yeah.
There's this weird door under the rug here.
Oh, good. The one with the chains?
Yeah. That was. Let's make sure there's not like a dead deer down there or something.
Yeah. Okay, good. And maybe you could chain me up in case I want those drugs back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might do it.
Okay, that'd be good. Yeah. Let's go downstairs.
Oh man, it's even worse in here, man.
Oh man.
Look at all these cats. There's dead cats everywhere.
If I wasn't doing the drugs, I would want to be doing drugs after living here. Yeah, this is rough.
Look at all there's cats hung from the ceiling. There was a burn over there. Oh,
it's
my
a gourd.
God.
What are they hanging from the ceiling?
What
here?
that is,
anyway,
man. Some air fresheners, okay?
Yeah.
There looks like to be. There's a phantasm orb over there, and then
yeah.
Freddy Krueger glove on the wall.
Is that the box from Hellraiser?
Yeah,
that's weird. The box.
I
don't know what it's called. It's just
a replica.
Oh, okay. A replica.
The box.
Yeah, it's a reptile.
A reptile. What? Yeah.
Anyway, I can get some drugs.
Okay. Oh, over there in that woodshed.
Okay.
Over in their woodshed.
Yeah.
I do see chains if I do need to chain you up.
Okay, good.
But then there's also, look at this book.
Yeah.
It's like,
that's where the smell's coming from.
Okay. So it's wrapped in a garbage bag and barbed wire.
Wow. Okay, yeah, that's something. All right.
Well, let's lay some air fresheners. Let's bring this thing upstairs. Let's bring it upstairs.
Yeah, I got to keep my mind occupied. Let's read it.
Yeah.
Let's read it. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Rip this puppy open.
God.
Ooh, cut my finger.
Oh, no.
Oh, I'm bleeding pretty good.
Hey, have you checked that book? Is it one of those books where they cut out pages and there's drugs in there?
It might be.
Okay.
If it is, I'll get rid of them.
We should. Oh.
If there's any drugs in there, I'll get rid of them.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Fine. I mean, I gave you all of my drugs, but what if we find drugs?
I got rid of the drugs.
Okay,
the drugs
all right.
are gone. Just
fine.
Dude, relax.
I told you, man.
Trust me.
I've been doing all the drugs.
You gotta face your demons.
I'm facing them.
All right. Okay. So got this thing open, bleeding like a son of a bitch.
Yeah, you're bleeding bad.
Okay. Don't open. It says don't open, no matter what.
I think we got to open it.
Yeah, that makes me want to open it more.
Yeah, don't tell me what to do.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Just
open
like when
it.
they said don't do drugs, and I did them.
Oh, this is amazing. This is an amazing book.
Jesus, is that
Don't read aloud. Don't think it. Don't even look at it. Okay.
pages look like
Somebody
skin.
wrote all over this. Yeah, and there's ears and oh my
Good
gosh.
God. That's awesome.
But somebody wrote all over this. Don't read it. Don't think it. I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, I'm gonna think it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna think it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right. I think I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read the words.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Kunda. Estrada. Montosi Kanda.
Sounds like you're trying to pronounce actors' names again.
Sono tutti morti. Herker Dunziradas Kanda.
Did that work?
I don't think so.
I don't know either.
Do you feel better?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Yeah.
Well, maybe go throw up.
I did while you were reading. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Let it out. Let all the demons out.
Okay, all right.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Was that a knock at the door?
All the times I've been here, nobody's ever came here.
You don't think it's a drug dealer, do you?
I have no idea what it is. It's not drugs.
We're out in the middle of nowhere, man.
The
Why is
drugs
something
are
knocking on the
gone.
door?
The drugs are gone.
Okay.
Stop it.
I'm just saying.
Maybe go take a hot shower.
Okay, yeah, I could take a hot shower, but
Okay,
let's go answer the door. It's kind of fucking weird that we're out in the middle of nowhere and someone's banging on the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. I am Mr. Warren. This is my wife, Mrs. Warren. We are here investigating an evil spirit.
Are you talking about my buddy Nate? We're here. He's having an intervention. Okay, he's on.
Yeah, man.
He's been taking drugs. He's been a total piece of shit, and we're gonna get him into his a smaller piece of shit.
You don't have any I don't know.
Don't give him any drugs.
Okay, never mind. You don't look like the type of people that have drugs.
I got rid of the drugs. Don't worry. I got rid of the drugs.
But here, even hand sanitizer at this point, man.
Yeah.
Do you have?
Do you guys live here?
No.
No, we were just visiting.
This place?
This is my friend's intervention.
I know it looks like I do,
and
but
honestly, we just got here a little bit ago. We've just been reading books.
yeah.
Not the Necronomicon Ex Mortis. You weren't reading that book, were you?
No, please. Tell us you didn't. Please tell us you didn't.
If that's the one made out of skin, then yeah.
Oh, the one with all the barbed wire? Yeah, we read the shit out of that, man.
Yeah, we read it.
It's really old. I was thinking about using it for papers.
That is the most evil book in the world. That is why we are here investigating. Me and my wife are going to solve the murder and dispose of the Book of the Dead.
Do you realize what you've done?
Nothing happened. We read the book. Nothing happened. Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Jesus, man, the door just came crashing through the window.
I'll swallow your soul! Swallow your soul!
What the fuck, man?
Swallow your soul!
Lorraine, what has happened to you, Lorraine?
Swallow your soul!
Oh my god!
Swallow your
You
soul!
look so ugly! Oh my god, I'm running from my wife! Oh, she's getting me! Oh, I get Nate, grab the axe!
Jesus, I don't know.
Grab the axe!
God, I'm too
Not
weak.
the drugs, grab the axe!
All right,
Give
the
me
fucking axe. Fine, here.
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my gosh. Wrong place, wrong time for them, huh?
How is
Oh
this
my god,
not
you're so annoying when you're on drugs, Nate.
Look, man, after I just saw this old lady just rip apart her husband, how does this make me not want to do drugs?
Here's what we should do. Here's what we should do. We
Drugs?
should rewrap up the book.
Oh, fuck.
We should rewrap up the book. We
what's
should get
the
out of here. You're fine. You're going to be fine. By the time we get home, the drugs will be out of your system. We'll be fine. Grab the book.
Fine.
Wrap it up. All right. Let's go back to where we parked the car.
Is it just me or is the woods moving? I can't tell if I'm fucking just having the DTs or what.
Well, are you okay? They just grabbed you.
I feel like, oh God!
Like the ones just grabbed
This
your
tree's
leg.
got me, Corey.
See, this is all part of the therapy, Nate. This is gonna help you.
Oh my God!
You
I'm
have
being
to
stretched.
let go of
man.
control. You don't have control over your addiction.
This bush is spreading my butt cheeks. Corey, the bush. The bush.
This is why I brought you out here.
Oh
okay?
my God!
Surrender.
No, this tree, man. This tree's eyeballing me in not a good way. No, man. Hey, no.
You're just surrender. Just let it.
Jesus.
You're gonna be fine.
Be gentle. It's my first time with a tree. Good God. What the hell?
You have a little bit of every drug.
Corey, are you smoking the drugs in front of me while I'm...
Just let yourself go. Meditate.
I'm being molested by trees, dude.
It's gonna be fine.
My tits.
It's gonna be fine. Just let it happen. And when you awaken, you will no longer need drugs. Just don't worry, man. You're gonna be all right. Episode 60. Savage Horror Creeps, the horror of 2013.
Man, magical episode 60.
Is 60 important? I don't think it is. 50
No,
was.
not at all.
60.
But I mean, hey, it's another milestone. We've done more than 59. So,
yeah.
2013. What did you think about this year so far?
I mean, I liked it. I liked the top. And the bottom was a little weird. But
got a good list.
You didn't like the movies I liked, and
no, we were pretty.
were
pretty far apart on this one.
I mean, I feel like I was pretty fair.
No, I think you were wrong.
Oh,
but
well,
yeah, I mean,
we'll get into
what do
who's
I
wrong
know?
and who's right. But yeah, episode 60, we made it. 2013. There's going to be some names you remember. How old were we when this happened? This would have been 28. I was 28.
Yeah, that'll be about right. Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
And it's a weird year, full of a lot of. We're still doing the found footage bullshit.
A lot of that.
We're doing the remake bullshit, kind of. We're doing A24s, or it's kind of
they're
showing up
just
a little
starting
bit.
to come into play.
And yeah, we're gonna get into it. But before we get into it, we're gonna talk news.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now: Jack and shit. And Jack left town. It's
only right to hear from Ash since we just had an Evil Dead opening. But yeah.
The Prince of Darkness, 76, Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. The guy that should have been dead a long time ago.
I thought he was older, man. And I remember always saying that, like, how is he, biting the heads off of bats and doing drugs and partying hard and swearing as much as he does. But I think that the people that smoke cigarettes and drink beer and live life to the fullest are the ones that live the longest. I would have liked Ozzy to make it to 100.
I mean, it is weird because if you think about the people that should be dead, Ozzy was one of them. Should have been dead a lot longer ago.
Well, I don't think he should be dead.
Yeah, after how they've treated themselves. Keith Richards, still alive somehow. You know, I mean, like all these guys.
Yeah. I just don't want to say the Prince of Darkness should be dead when he is dead. He shouldn't be dead. He should be alive.
Well, he should have been dead a long time ago, as far as I'm concerned.
He didn't take very good care of himself.
No,
and you wouldn't have been surprised. But
and he did a lot of drugs for years too.
We
it
don't
wasn't
know
just
that.
It wasn't just back in the day.
He faced his demons, and he got
several
better.
times, even in the late 2000s, and.
But he was in some horror movies, wasn't he?
Yeah, no, he was in Trick or Treat. Back in 1986, he had a little cameo on that one, but but regardless of his drug use, who cares about that? The man was a genius.
I mean, he was in Little Nicky.
Yes, he was. Black Sabbath, and then how influential that was. But then, speaking of the drugs, he got too strung out on that. He got kicked out of the band, and then he overcame that and started one of the best solo careers in metal music history and became so fucking influential. I mean, he did 12, 13, 14 albums just on his own.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the guy was just unstoppable. And then he goes on to make the Osbournes and becomes one of the most talked about, characters in the 80s for negative reasons. He becomes one of the most beloved TV dads.
Yeah, that one.
Which was interesting to see that change up because everyone was demonizing him during the Satanic Panic.
And I mean, every single one of his videos was a horror movie. A little short.
He was just a nerdy little horror fan that loved the Beatles, just all this stuff. And he was just one of us. And he was kind of shy, and he was kind of, introverted.
Did you know him?
I know a lot about Ozzy. Yeah. You don't know about Ozzy?
I mean, I know a lot about Ozzy.
It just feels like we lost a real near and dear person to us. I mean, it was just incredible musical talent, incredible guy. Yes, he had his demons, sure, but yeah, we lost a pretty big one today.
The fucking Prince of Darkness.
Yeah. I know. So, but hey, there's plenty of his music out there to enjoy right now.
I bought a bunch of new records and shit.
Oh, did you have some Ozzy? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of it too.
Yeah, hail Satan, Ozzy. I hope you're down there running shit.
There's no doubt that he probably is. Move over, Satan.
In other news, a couple days after Ozzy Osbourne died, Hulk Hogan died. Not as much of a heavy metal horror figure, but still very important to people our age.
Yeah.
And he was a talented actor who played the same guy in about every movie.
He died.
You know him from Rocky 3. He was in Gremlins 2.
Suburban Commando.
Suburban Commando is a good movie.
Which also might be a horror movie. Not sure.
So yeah, the early 90s, late 80s lost a couple of good buddies.
Yeah, we're losing some 80s icons right now. Whether you like wrestling or not, everyone knew who Hulk Hogan was. And he's one of the best in the business. Oh man, yeah, it's sad times. Sad times. Do you have any other horror news? Because all I know is just people have been dropping like flies, and I would really love to talk about something else other than our heroes dying right before our eyes.
The Killer of Killers on the new Predator movie that they put out on Hulu.
Sure.
Put out one version, and then they did a new version now that has Arnold Schwarzenegger, Donald Glover, and the chick from Prey now in it. Did you watch the original version, right?
I didn't watch Killer of Killers, no.
You didn't watch Killer? I didn't watch it either.
No, I didn't get to it yet.
So they put out one version, and people thought it was okay or whatever. And now there's a new cartoon version where they made a new ending, made it longer, and added those beloved characters.
So
from
Dutch
the old Predator
and Danny
movies.
Glover's character, whatever his name was,
come back in Killers of Killers.
No shit. Oh my god! Wait, has that been released or are they?
Yeah, it's out on Hulu.
Okay, well then
you should probably get on that.
I'm going to get around to that before the next episode. Then
Kevin Bacon and Elijah Wood are rallying big time for the new Toxic Avenger movie, making all kinds of commercials and spots, urging you to buy your tickets early, and to see Toxic Avenger, that it has the huge impact on the future of B-movie horror. So
I'm so excited about this, and it's so interesting the trajectory that this went on, because it went from this movie is unreleasable and we're pulling it from the release slate to now it's one of the most anticipated movies of this summer by a lot of people, whether you're a horror fan or not. It's just getting so much buzz, and I keep seeing Toxic, and maybe that's because we're plugged into the horror pipeline. But, I keep seeing Toxie everywhere, man. Yeah, it's really crazy. I'm seeing them everywhere.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein movie has pictures from its set out.
I saw this.
Goth is looking awesome. The backgrounds are looking spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to say if the movie's good or going to be good or not. I don't know, but it looks like it's going to be at least in the realm of Nosferatu.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. It kind of looks, the set pieces look a lot like his Crimson Peak movie. He says it's not going to be a horror movie. He says it's going to be more like this, I don't know what it would be, a sci-fi drama at that point. But he also said Crimson Peak was not a horror movie, and I would consider that a horror movie. His Shape of Water movie, arguably not a horror movie, but it felt like a Creature of the Black Lagoon remake, right? So, I mean, I still think there's going to be some horror to it. I think it's going to be technically a horror movie. Regardless, I'm excited about it no matter what, because Guillermo del Toro is fucking visionary, man. I can't wait to see how this movie looks. And yeah, I'll be in the theaters day one.
All right. Well, that's news, and we have seen some movies, man.
We have.
Let's start with I Know What You Did Last Summer, Legacy Remake. You saw it. I saw it. We didn't see it together.
Nope.
You had me going into it thinking it was going to be really bad because you gave it a really bad review saying
it is really bad.
This and that and this and that. No, I didn't like the film. So I went in there thinking, oh my God, Ray, I already got tickets. I guess we got to go. We're going to have to sit through this jargon and the garbage. And she goes, well, whatever. I didn't hate it like you did, but my daughter did.
Mm-hmm.
She gave it a really low score too. She thought it was kind of jargon. I will say it's about as predictable can be. I've never had a movie more easily predicted than this one. Everything I thought was going to happen happened, and everything that happened I guessed. But I did have a good little fun stroll down nostalgia lane. I loved seeing Ghost de-aged Sarah Michelle Gellar get her shine in the new movie.
Have you seen her in real life? I don't think they de-aged her that much. She looks pretty damn good for being
I've never been
what
a
the
Sarah
hell is
Michelle
that,
Gellar guy. That's
25, 30 years later.
Jennifer Love Huge Tits is where I think she's better.
Right.
But they were making fun of her online.
That was stupid. Internet trolls, yeah.
And
let a person age.
Freddie Prinze Jr.'s back. We got a cast of new people. There's some chick from Outer Banks and a bunch of people that are exactly like the characters in the original film.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Barry character, and then there's this one out of place character. I wonder why there was an out of place character. But I don't know. I thought going back to the road was cool. I thought that the gore was okay. I didn't think the acting was terrible. I thought some
terrible.
of the atmosphere was okay.
Terrible.
I mean,
really?
I didn't love it. It's not in my top half horror movies this year.
Ugh.
But for how much everybody's hating on this movie,
it's really bad.
Ate my popcorn, had my Kit Kats, and I enjoyed myself enough. It wasn't too long. It wasn't unbearable, but I mean, it wasn't.
Well,
we went into it thinking it was going to be better than we thought it was going to be. And then it ended up being worse than we thought it would be. And I get it, expectations, but I mean, what's the true gripe about it? It's predictable.
Well, yeah.
The story's bad.
It's predictable. I thought the characters are absolutely atrocious, especially one of the more main characters. It's a secondary character, but I absolutely could not stand her, and she kept living. She kept surviving through the whole thing. Yeah. And I absolutely hated.
Are you talking about the hot chick?
I don't know which one you're talking about. The one that keeps getting married. The one that collects a husband every year.
The chick from Outer Banks or whatever.
Oh, is she from Outer Banks? Never watched it. But I absolutely...
See, I actually thought the main character chick that was like the new Jennifer Love Hewitt and was the annoying one.
She was, it was cookie cutter character writing. It was all like, oh, well, this person went through trauma, so now they're an alcoholic. Or this person went through trauma, and now they're dealing with it. Like
from the first two,
it was really
last summers though. They did that same thing, and I Know What You Did Last Summer.
The characters are at least likable. These were just stupid. Like honestly,
or maybe we liked them back then because we were their age. And now that we're old and we're looking at these teenagers acting like the same way the teenagers in the
well,
first
then why
film
is everyone hating on this movie? I guess but it was.
What I'm saying is, I'm trying not to.
Well, you can hate on a movie; it's fine. And I hate this movie. I think it was terrible. I think it's the worst horror movie I've seen this year. The gore was fine. The nostalgia, I knew it was going to be there, so that didn't bother me.
Yeah.
But the characters were just absolutely the worst characters ever.
Well, I gave it a D.
And then...
giving it a D, just passing. That's probably about 2.5 stars.
There was like 6 endings in this movie, too. You said it wasn't long. But it ended like 6 fucking times. It just kept going. Every time you thought it would be over, it kept going again. It has more endings than Lord of the Rings.
And I only kind of disliked it.
1 out of 5 on my letterbox. 1 star.
Let's talk. You saw Dangerous Animals. I haven't seen that, so I don't want you to ruin it for me.
Nope, I won't.
I missed it when it went to VOD. And like must have been so far down. I missed it. I just finally found it a few days ago.
Yep.
I'm going to watch it soon. Is it good?
It is good. It is good. Yeah, it's a serial killer that feeds people to sharks, which we all know based on the trailer, right? But it is a lot of fun. I think it's fun to see a summer shark movie. This is a good shark movie, by the way.
Okay.
This is a good shark movie. Remember how we talk about there's just not a lot of good ones?
Yeah.
A lot of shark movies.
The Shallows looks really good because there's no other good ones.
Right, exactly.
And Shallows isn't really good.
Shallows is okay. I mean, there's never going to be another Jaws, right? But like, then you got Jaws 2, you got the Shallows, Deep Blue Sea, then you got a lot of other ones.
They made Sharknado.
Okay, well, so
we'll talk about that later.
We will talk about that later. But yeah, no, Dangerous Animals is a great serial killer
How many stars out of 5?
No, a shark movie too, and it's a lot of fun. Good characters in it that aren't cookie cutter.
Well, Tom Hardy isn't the main character.
He's not. That's Jai Courtney, and he's great.
Oh, it's a buffed out Jai Courtney that you think is
Tom Hardy? It's Trailer Park Tom Hardy, basically. But no, he's great in it. He's a fun, memorable killer, and it's kind of mean. It's mean spirited too in some spots.
Just right up your alley.
Right up my alley.
We'll veer off from horror a little bit.
3.5 out of 5 stars is what I gave that one on Letterboxd.
So I might really like it then.
Yeah, and that, I'm looking at all the people that I follow and stuff, and it's kind of, it's in the same vein as everyone else. That would be about the average of what people are giving it. It's fun. It's a great movie.
A little bit off the horror path. Horror path. Eddington, Ari Aster came out with a film.
Yeah, we all saw that.
With the same people he put in a lot of his other movies. But Pedro Pascal and Joaquin Phoenix are toe-to-toe in a Western. I said that Western with a question mark. A Western?
Yeah, I mean, you could say it's a Western.
Could you?
I don't know.
A lot of people did.
A lot of people say it's a modern day Western. I don't see it as a Western.
And I didn't see nothing of a Western.
Yeah. This is probably...
you did get, I knew there was going to be a penis.
Oh, yeah, you got some penis in there.
I got that.
It's always penis.
But it was...
This is the most enjoyable film you'll watch in 2025. Even if you like it, you will not have fun doing it because it takes us back to the stupidity of 2020. And when I was watching this movie, I was just like, I can't side with this person. I can't side with this person.
Where was the fucking Ari Aster? What the fuck?
There's no horror.
It felt more like Darren Aronofsky bored than it did Ari Aster.
No, I think he was just making a commentary, and I don't know what the commentary would be because it takes...
Yeah, I don't even know what side politically it was on.
Well, which is probably good. If you're going to make a movie like this, then make everyone... What it told me is that, man, back in 2020, every single person should have just shut the fuck up back then, and we would have been in a better place.
I don't know.
But there's a Rambo-esque scene.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a First Blood-esque scene.
There's gun stuff.
In this. Yeah,
there's gun stuff.
It's surprising.
There's good actors being bad people. There wasn't anybody. You want to talk about characters? I wasn't rooting for fucking anybody, dude.
No, and the screening that I saw it in, one guy walked out. He walked out midway through the movie, just as it was getting interesting too.
Yeah.
There's a scene about halfway through with one of the main characters of what happens.
There was a couple scenes that I liked.
It was crazy, but it's not an enjoyable film.
Every Ari Aster film so far has gotten a 5-star from me. And I went into this with my Letterboxd stats saying your favorite director is Ari Aster.
Oh, wow.
And I left that movie theater, and after I made my...
You gave Beau is Afraid a 5-star?
Yeah.
Wow.
Beau is Afraid is a fucking masterpiece, bro.
Okay. I gotta watch it again.
I'm not watched it once?
Yeah, I only watched it the one time, did not.
There's this movie. There's a movie on our list tonight that I think that you also need to understand that sometimes there's certain movies that you can't watch just once. But I digress. We'll go back to that. Eddington, I gave a C-. I have a lot of good friends. All my VHS buddies are ranting and raving. It was so good. It was so amazing. It was so great.
Whoa.
And maybe I went into it thinking it was going to be so amazing, and then I didn't get the kicks and the punches that Ari Aster's movies are slow, but there's always things that happen that get stuck in your mind forever. And maybe I just need to watch this one a second time too. But
yeah, I don't know.
I can't believe how many 5 stars are going out there for this movie. I mean,
it's unique. It's unique because you can't stand watching it, but you can't look away at the same time because it's so grating. It's so polarizing. You hate everything that's going on in it.
Joaquin Phoenix is a great actor.
He is, and he was great in this too. But
a lot of emotion and stuff. I don't know.
It's just,
I would
not
like
a
it
good,
if
comfortable
Ari
watch.
Aster made another Hereditary. Could he?
Can he go back to that? Yeah. Can you pull in the reins?
Or has he gone too far into the
I do miss the Hereditary
fancy
days.
director.
Yeah.
I don't know. A real horror movie maybe would be cool.
Well,
Instead of like
Hereditary was
anxiety horror. And...
Yeah. I'd love for him to take a direction from or departure from Beau was Afraid, Eddington, that style to
maybe.
But
maybe,
you know,
maybe we'll get it.
I didn't enjoy Eddington. That's hard to say. I can't enjoy Eddington, but I thought it was a good movie, which is weird.
Yeah.
But you're not supposed to enjoy this film, and I think that's really important to know going into it. And I think it I could see why some people call it a horror movie is because
there's violence and there's
but more importantly, you're watching the worst of humanity on screen.
It's ugly.
It's a very
more
ugly
than
movie.
horrific though.
Yeah, and I think that's what it's supposed to say. Is the commentary is like, oh, you know, it's the worst of us.
Let's take
in
a
2020.
look at ourselves.
Yeah, and maybe if you are upset and annoyed with all these people, maybe that will course correct you if you were going down that path. You know, because I don't want to be like anyone in this fucking
Maybe
film.
he's doing God's work. I don't know.
Showing penis.
Real quick, Fantastic Four was pretty good, but not as good as Superman. And Happy Gilmore 2, I know that you hated.
I didn't hate it.
I thought you liked it, but gave it a 2-star.
Yep.
And I'll just say this. My one quick review, because we're a horror movie podcast, and this is Happy Gilmore 2. They did to Gulf what Deadpool and Wolverine did to comics. They took an idea, something that everybody loved, and they put tons of fucking cameos and a nonstop joke after joke
75
after
cameos
after joke. I'm not going to say that I wasn't smiling through the movie though.
I'm
at that age.
There was funny parts. It's if you like Happy Gilmore, you'll like this one, I think. It's just just because I gave a movie 2 stars doesn't mean I didn't like it. I liked it. It's just not a very good movie.
I don't know. One day maybe I'll understand you. I don't know.
We're
growing apart, Nate.
No, we just judge movies differently.
Well, and then I think this year was maybe one of our top 3 most disagreed.
We haven't been this far apart in a while, actually. Yeah,
we have, but we've been this far apart, but
not in a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. All right. Anyway,
so let's get into emails. We got a few.
All right.
Did you really put her liver in the mailbox? Because I heard that they found her liver in the mailbox next to her spleen and her pancreas.
Randy, you good? Fucking trying to eat here.
Just getting mad, right? Better live her alone. Live her alone.
All right. First email today is from a newer listener by the name of newer. I don't know how long she's been listening for, but new to the podcast. She just emailed in for the first time, and her name is Kirsten. And it says, I work with vampire.
You work with a vampire?
Work with vampire. But I think...
a vampire?
But as she goes on, I knew the subject would get your attention. I work with Anthony.
Oh, Dracula.
Dracula, a.k.a. Dracula, a.k.a.
She called him vampire?
The demonic thrust.
Maybe we start calling him vampire.
A vampire. I love how he's just generic vampire.
Vampire.
What's your name, like Dracula or something? No, vampire.
All right, Kristen, what do you got to say?
I work with Anthony, and he told me about your podcast, and I binged it, and I am a new fan. Your banter is the best. Well, thank you very much, Kristen. That's very nice. Keep up the good work on your take on horror flicks, but have you ever divulged into horror podcasts or horror YouTube? First of all, I'm not aware of any other podcasts that exist in the world. I think we're the first one. Pretty sure. Yeah.
I was actually thinking about that the other day. Like, if we wanted to get more listeners or get like horror podcasts on our side, if we did like the top 10 horror podcasts, but then I started thinking about that and I'd be like, we'd have to listen to every podcast.
Yeah. And I don't like doing that because I don't want to influence, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't want to steal anyone's hard work out there, right? And also, I'm pretty sure that we're the only horror podcast that exists on the planet. So, yeah, thanks for listening. Anyway, but horror on YouTube. There's so much out there, she continues. Unfortunately, my favorite S-Town podcast used to be free, but it blew up so damn quick, and now you have to pay for the podcast. My other favorite is a Fetch a Sketch on Apple Podcasts. They're about 7-minute podcasts. They remind me of Clue or Who Done It. Oh, that's interesting. But then she says, but I love your podcast because I've already watched the movies after listening to your Statler and Waldorf opinions. And she says, I think I'm aging myself now, but I got that right away. They're the two old guys that are in the balcony of the Sesame Street.
Oh, that's us?
Yeah, we're the Muppets. We are Statler and Waldorf. Shouting
Halloween
down
costumes.
Eddington was a piece of shit.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
I dig that.
Anyway, she says, keep up the good work, you guys. I adore the banter and the insight.
I like James A. Janice. I like the kill count on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I like that. And I like the maniacal cinephile. I watch him on YouTube.
But wait, there's more.
Okay.
She emailed right the fuck back in before I could.
2 emails?
Oh, 2 emails back to back. Yep.
Okay.
She forgot something. She said, I forgot. I brought up YouTube. I also love watching gamers, but look up John Wolfe at Dead of Night. His commentary is hilarious and fun. It's an insane game with jump scares from an RPG point of view. Again, keep it up. Huge new fan of the podcast. So thank you, Kirsten, for emailing in. Yeah, this isn't the first time that somebody has brought up, like, yeah, he should have, like, core games or something like that. What I've always wanted to do, and speaking of YouTube, which is going to be a YouTube-heavy episode, is lo-fi horror. Because there are some, like, lo-fi horror, like, the Skinamarink and stuff like that. But more so than the movies, there is a lot of lo-fi creepy stuff on YouTube that people make these like little horror shorts. Yeah. And there's some like really
World's Fair one.
We all go to the World's Fair. Yeah, that would be a lo-fi one. That would be a legit movie. But I'm talking about like there's almost like mini horror movies getting put on there on YouTube, and they're fucking horrifying. They're, in fact, where Momo and Slender Man and all that stuff, it's kind of all in that genre. And there's some, like, I've actually got a list on my phone of lo-fi horror things.
We should get somebody to take all those, record it onto a VHS. And then we could sell
and then we just binge it all. So we're just going to bootleg YouTube videos.
Yeah. We're going to make money off everybody's work.
I don't know if that's an original idea, though. But anyway, that's always something I want to do is do like a lo-fi episode because there's some horrifying shit on YouTube. And we'd love to hear if people know that, especially you, Kristen. If there's anything that out there, you should send it back in. I don't really watch the gamers or anything like
I don't
that.
Even play video games.
Yeah, and that was always kind of
Hellraiser game's coming out.
I know, I saw that.
But I probably still won't play it. I'll probably buy it, put it on the shelf, and then just not play games because I'm trying to watch every movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I mean, I did play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
Yeah.
That came out. I mean, that was fun. That was very similar to the Friday the 13th game.
I have the Friday the 13th, but I never played it.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if you can now. I think it's been discontinued or something like that. They lost the rights to it. But anyway, great ideas, Kristen. And we're glad that you're enjoying what you're hearing. And you should keep emailing in because if you do have a list of any like horror on YouTube stuff, I think that'd be an interesting mid-month episode that we could do sometime.
We could do that.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Kristen. Moving on. Here's a familiar one, a newly familiar one. This one comes from the artist formerly known as Mistress of the Dark.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember her on the last episode, but she says, "Hi, Creeps, me again, your newest follower. I didn't use the word fan on purpose." She must be referencing what we said on the last episode. I didn't use the word fan on purpose because I'm still deciding. What a dick. If she's a fan or not. Kind of like when you start a new job and you're under a 90-day probationary period and could be terminated without cause at any time. Well, that's
not fair.
Well, that's it. You creeps are working for me in the shadows when I listen and must win me over completely for me to become a fan. But I am enjoying what you have been doing. Exciting thought, though, isn't it? but we have business to discuss. First, I have an error to correct. I accidentally signed off as Mistress of the Dark last time, and Cory and I were hoping that it was Elvira. We fucking made it. Elvira's emailing in my last email, and that was a grave mistake on my part, since I would never disrespect the real Mistress of the Dark. Okay. Well, at least she's owned up to her mistakes. Yeah. And sorry to disappoint you, Cory, but I'm not her.
Okay.
See? Yep.
Wow.
I do promise, however, to not disappoint anyone who does meet me. I am the Temptress of the Shadows now.
Okay.
Temptress of the Shadows. There we go. Secondly, you wanted to know more about the religious cults I grew up in. I remember that.
Okay.
Yeah. But didn't have any specific questions, so I don't know what to tease with you here. Okay. What the fuck? Temptress of the Dark.
She's tempting us.
She's kind of
to ask questions.
The dickhead of the dark. But anyway, be more... I'm just kidding. We love listeners. Be more specific, and I will answer. Stop being shy, boys, and ask what you want.
What do you want,
Temptress. Okay, yeah, let's think of some, because obviously she's listening and will email in. We got to be more specific. What kind of religious cult? What did you pray to? What did you worship? What was it? Satan? Was it some like goat head mythological beast? What are you talking about? Some forest creature? Some deity? What was your? What were you praying to?
That's interesting. I'd like to ask first. I mean, is it gone?
The religious cult?
Are you on the run?
Oh, interesting.
And hopefully that's not like a touchy subject for you. Obviously, probably not too bad because you did mention it to us. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's just We're going to be talking about some movies involving some stuff like that tonight too.
Yeah.
And
I guess, for sure.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I would never force somebody to talk about something when they were young, traumatic.
Well, she's calling us out because we didn't.
There's parts of my childhood I don't like to talk about either, but whatever you feel comfortable. But yeah, I guess
what's the deity?
What kind of deity was it? And
are you on the run?
Still active?
Is the religious cult still active? Are you on the run? And lastly,
are you okay?
What was the craziest thing you experienced in this religious cult?
Okay, that's 4 good questions.
Okay, good. And then she says, finally, let's discuss your last podcast about the Critters franchise. I have 2 observations. I have no desire to watch any Critters movie.
Yeah, we were afraid that would happen.
Oops. And it's absolutely nothing to do with either of you. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I should read the whole sentence before we comment. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. They just sounded like dim-witted movies.
They are. They're
cheesy fun.
It's they're B movies, little tiny B monster movies. They're fun, but you're not going to get a lot of substance out of there.
Well, Temptress of the Shadows went on to actually give us some praise now, since she's been motherfucking us the entire email.
Jeez, she wasn't that bad.
However, your skit in the beginning of the episode was undoubtedly my favorite skit I've heard so far, and when you change your voices, it's pure gold. And there might be some editing magic there. I'm just, but I giggled so much, I'm going to play it again, so I have twice the pleasure.
I listened to it a couple times too. I thought it was fun too. Yeah, I thought it was fun. Ray actually liked that you were getting picked on, that you became the flub job of the
I just didn't get a gun. He wasn't changing me. What a dick. I hate aliens.
Well, I think she was what we're trying to say is that you might have a knack for being the Franklin of the Sode.
Oh, great. Yes, the one that no one can stand.
Well, there's a lot of people you don't like to hear them whine and moan and complain, and it just fits you very well. It might be your typecast.
Yeah, great. Yeah. Now I have a drug addiction to annoy people with now too. Yeah. So anyway, that's all for now. Creeps, stay creepy. The Temptress of the Shadows. Okay. Well, we kind of unpacked our episode. Again, Temptress now, thank you for emailing in. I really appreciate it. Cory really appreciates it, I think.
Yeah, Temptress of the Shadow, Mistress of the Dark. I want to know more from you.
This religious cult thing is fascinating.
Nate might not want to win you over, but I want you on our side. We need some more witches.
I appreciate every listener.
We need some more Temptresses. We need more mistresses.
Yes, we do. We need more mistresses. Yeah, no, Temptress of the Dark, thank you for emailing in once again. Great to hear you on back-to-back episodes. And finally tonight, the last listener email is from listener Keri.
Okay.
Greetings, creeps, still loving the pod. And she's emailed in before.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
From the beginning.
Yeah, it's been a while.
long-time listener.
Yeah.
I was worried we lost her.
Apparently not. She's back.
I thank you for letting us know that
She
we
says,
haven't.
still loving the pod. So, okay, we have not. Thanks for continuing to crank out great content. I'm excited every time the new episodes hit my feed. Well, thank you very much. It's sweet of you to say. Anyway, I'm a fan of a horror sub on Reddit, and they asked a fantastic question the other day. In a nutshell, people always talk about Scream Queens, but who are your favorite Scream Kings?
Leanna Quigley. Oh. I gotta listen.
We gotta finish the sentences.
Devon Sawa, I think we both expressed our admiration and love for Devon Sawa.
Bruce Campbell, obviously.
Bruce Campbell's a great Scream King. That guy from the Coen movies that was also in
Coen movies. You look it up while I continue on with Keri's email. I'd love to hear your thoughts on dudes who either have amazing single performances as well as fellows who show up in multiple different films. Personally, I'm terrible with names, so I'm more of a point at the screen and say, hey, I love that guy, to an empty room, as none of my family would usually watch scary flicks with me. That is sad. But yeah, no, that's great. Oh my God, Jeffrey Combs.
Michael Moriarty,
yes.
From Frankenhooker and Cue the Winged
Larry
Serpent.
Cohen fan. Yeah. The stuff. Yeah.
I love him. He's my Scream King.
Michael Moriarty's great. Jeffrey
Donald
Combs.
Pleasance.
Jeffrey Combs would be a huge one. Donald Pleasance is great. Yep.
And Robert Englund. That's kind of like saying Heather Langenkamp's your favorite. But.
Yeah, but
Tony Todd.
But I guess she's asking for Scream Kings. Does that mean like survivors?
Oh yeah.
Because Robert Englund, I don't remember him ever being like a good guy main character. He's been plenty
Galaxy of Terror.
Was he a main character? No, he was a rapist, wasn't he? Was he kind of rapey? Yeah, he's a little rapey. Yeah, so that's not going to do it.
Okay, so Robert Englund's out. Tony Todd's out.
Jeffrey Combs has at least done some.
Jeffrey Combs is a great answer.
Bruce Campbell, obviously.
Ken Foree.
And Devon Sawa was a great answer too, honestly, because he's been a hero in a lot of them.
Ken Foree, Jeffrey Combs, Devon Sawa, Michael Moriarty.
This is good. I want to give some more thought to this. This is fun.
And the number one all-time super crush of anybody you've ever had is
of a Scream King?
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Oh God. Never mind.
Matthew Lillard.
Has he been?
He's always the bad guy.
Well, not in 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he's necessarily the lead, but
yeah.
But yeah, okay. So that's an interesting subject. I'd love to kind of dive more into.
Well, we gave you a few.
Yeah, we gave you a few. She says, lately I've watched Sinners, great movie, Wicker Man, and The Thing. I'm ashamed I haven't watched the latter two sooner as a horror fan, but I kept seeing if they'd show up in a streaming service for free, and after waiting a hella long time, I sucked it up and rented both. Should have bought both, honestly, because those are fantastic movies, but I digress. Also, I watched 28 Weeks Later to refresh it before seeing the new one, and then missed the damn thing by one day in the theaters.
Oh,
that sucks. I think it's on VOD to rent, though, now. Needless to say, it's been an amazing few weeks of horror with no stinkers. Is that great when you get on a run?
I never get on a run.
She says, creep on and make the fucking multi-part Stephen King show like I asked. Yeah, that would be...
Yeah, and you're one of 4 people that have asked us to do that.
There's a lot of Stephen King love.
Well, we've seen them all. We could cheat and we could do it lackluster, or we could wait till that perfect time.
I think a multi-part when he dies. No, but I think like a multi-part one. It would have to be.
The Long Walk's coming out soon. That would be a great time to celebrate Stephen King.
I'm excited for that one. Yeah.
There's just so many. We'd have to do a Stephen King of each decade. It'd have to be Stephen King of the 80s, Stephen King of the 90s, Stephen King of it. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of notes.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry
for not getting the Stephen King. No. We've been covering a lot of Stephen King movies though throughout these years. So I mean, it's not like she's not getting some Stephen King love, but yeah, we probably do a singular, or not a singular, multi-part episode. I think it would have to be
something special.
Glad you got around to Wicker Man and The Thing too. Those are two horror staples. What did you think of those? I mean, it sounds like you like them because she said they're not a stinker, but like those are The Thing was a life-changing movie for me, right?
Wicker Man. And what Wicker Man are you talking about? You're talking about the original, right?
I think they're Yeah, I think so. not the Nicolas Cage one. Although that might be life-changing too, just in a different way.
Yeah.
But anyway, she says, creep on and make the Stephen King thing.
Thank you. It's really good to hear from you.
She says, oh, P.S. By the way, I did want to give a shout out because this is important for our Horror Night Jacoby on this one. She says she did order pumpkin guts. She didn't want this to be read, I don't think, for the podcast. But she did order pumpkin guts, and that was featured on our episode, the horror of books of horror episode. Mm-hmm. And so we had Jacoby, our Horror Night Jacoby, made a book called Pumpkin Guts, horror graphic novel, as well as Andrew Patry did a memoir. And Jacoby's finally got his orders in. I think he did a Kickstarter. He hit it out of the park.
14th, the Hyde Center. Email us if you need directions.
At the Heidi Center in Chippewa Falls. Yeah, but I mean, he's also got some extra ones too, so you can always reach out to the podcast if you are interested. Maybe we can talk to him and see if he will get a copy since the Kickstarter's closed out now for you guys.
There's more stuff way to get it.
But thank you for supporting some local horror talent, and we're very happy for Jacoby. Right. And all right, well, thank you all for emailing in. That was great. Great to hear from new and old listeners alike, so appreciate it. And if you ever want to get in touch with us, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and you can always email us and get your email read on the podcast at savagehorrorcreeps@gmail.com.
You know how people say, you're okay in my book, or in my book, that's no good. Well, I actually have a book. And everybody I ever meet goes in this book. And now I've met you, and you're going in the book. Except, I'm afraid I must file you under chicken shit.
All right, Savage Horror Creeps 2013. We got some movies. We got 3 honorable mentions. And
so excited.
10 full movies. Should we get right into it?
We definitely did. Yeah, we put our 2013's best in there. And like we mentioned earlier on the podcast, we were kind of far apart on this one. So
Nate gave 13 of his favorite. I gave 13 of my favorite. We gave them all a number thing, and then we combined them to find out which were the infinite best horror films of 2013. And we'll start off with Infinite Forever. This is the list.
Oh, this is it. Oh, I got you.
For Infinity.
So honorable mention number 1.
Return to Nukem High, Troma's return to form.
Agreed.
Giving a sequel to the original, ignoring the 2 sequels, or maybe not ignoring, but the return to the first sequel, super confusing.
Yeah.
We talked about this in length on our Lloyd Kaufman rank. Nate barely watched this one. He didn't really love it too much, but I did.
It's a fun trauma movie. Yeah.
It's pro lesbian, pro taco, pro Glee Club, pro sex with a duck.
Yep.
There's a lot of really fun stuff. It's absolutely chaotic. It's absolutely nuts. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, you're going to see it with your jaw all the way to the floor. Lloyd Kaufman is being Lloyd Kaufman. It's offensive. It's
a
polarizing. There's cretins. There's falling off sexual body parts. There is everything that you'd ever want in a trauma film, but with new cameras and a modern feel. I like this movie a lot. We've talked about it. We don't need to talk about it too much. You can probably find it on Tubi or on Trauma Now. That is $4.99. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a trauma movie. So if you like trauma,
yeah. Our second honorable mention is All Nate's. I didn't get to see it. I looked at some pictures. I saw some really cool monsters and beasts and stuff, but tell us about it.
Yeah, I'm bummed that you didn't get to see this one because I think this was pretty different. This is Frankenstein's Army, and before we even get into
Frankenstein.
No, I knew you were going to do this.
No.
It's Frankenstein's Army. It's confusing because in 2013 there was also a movie called Army of Frankensteins. That one is absolutely terrible. Do not watch that one. But Frankenstein's Army is a fun found footage that takes place during World War II. Russians are, taking it to the Germans and raiding this base, and they find Frankenstein has been working with the Nazis,
Dr.
Frankenstein, to create Nazi monsters, and it's done in a found footage style. Really, I think that's done solely because there was a low budget on this film. It doesn't hold up to
every movie is a found footage.
It doesn't hold up to the found footage. The cameras are better. It's kind of a gimmick, and for that movie or for that reason, it shaves off some points. But the creatures in this film are super interesting.
It looked a lot like Skin Deep from the 80s.
Kinda. They're like these steampunk monsters, but they're also Nazis, and they're pretty terrifying. There's some really creative creature designs. It's a much better movie than you think it's going to be when it's Frankenstein's Army. It doesn't sound like a good movie, but it actually is really fun and really original. And it's cool to see kind of a new setting, which is a World War II horror movie, which we don't have that many of.
It's a subgenre.
Yeah. We don't have too many of them.
Hellraiser. Some people
you got the dead
Nazis.
snow with the dead Nazi zombies and
There's
things like that.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah. But this one's pretty unique and original. It's got some good gore. It's got some really tense scenes too, while the Russians are in this underground bunker and all these fucking creative, creatures are coming out, and they have saw hands and drills for faces, and they're just
could have been a Hellraiser movie, but they spent their money on
a little bit like that. But it's definitely something where you see the cover of the movie and you're like, fuck that, I'm passing it by. But
that's how I feel.
The
Army of Frankenstein is not very good.
Did you watch that one? You watched? Oh, I was gonna say you watched that one and not Frankenstein's Army.
I did a little research on both of them.
Okay. Yeah, definitely not Army of Frankenstein's, but Frankenstein's Army you should definitely watch from 2013 and let us know what you think, because I don't know, I think it's unique. It's definitely unique in this year, for sure.
It's found footage. It's not unique.
Well, yeah, but again, it's kind of gimmicky, and it's with that aspect, but everything else kind of feels original to me, and it was fun.
All right, a last honorable mention, and I think this is a gall darn shame. But Curse of Chucky. After Chucky's rise in the 80s and the 90s, shit got a little too goofy. Don Mancini chooses to take Child's Play back to form without the ownership of the name Child's Play.
Yeah.
We call this Curse of Chucky. Immediately you find out that Brad Dourif's daughter, Fiona Dourif.
Or Dorf.
You told me you wanted me to call him Dourif.
I think it's adorable when you call him Dourif, but yeah, there's not like two E's in there.
Fiona Dourif plays a person that's unable to walk in a wheelchair, living in a cool house that gets delivered a doll who just so happens to be Chucky, looking a little bit more like he did in the first film. He's dealing with a dysfunctional family fighting over an inheritance of a dead parent, and Chucky goes wild on him.
Yeah.
It's a smaller story. It's not built for laughs. It's built for horror, although there are some laughs in there too.
Yeah.
We still got the same guy playing Chucky. Fiona Dorff actually liked
She's
quite
great.
a bit. At the end, you get some Easter eggs and some special appearances that are a lot of fun for longtime Child's Play fans. The film isn't perfect. The budget isn't big.
No.
But it is a point in the correct direction from Seed of Chucky, I think.
100%, yes.
I do like Seed of Chucky for its own merits and its own reasons on what it was doing, but they did take it too far. And they scaled it back, and now we're restarting this whole Chucky phenomenon. Is it as good as the originals? No. But was it a good choice to do what they did with this film, and do I still watch it every once in a while and still enjoy myself as a lifelong Chucky fan? Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is one of the better Chucky sequels. Again, to your point, this is a course correction. Seed of Chucky was comedy first, horror second.
Yeah.
And now this is horror first.
Comedy second.
It's comedy second.
Yep.
And you get that Chucky violence, and it takes it in a new direction that also becomes part of the franchise then. You bring in Fiona Dorff, who has been in the franchise
a lot
for
of cool
the rest of the way
in the Child's Play franchise, and I love how they're all intermingling them, even though they shouldn't be able to intermingle.
I mean, Fiona Dorff was still in the TV series too, and everything too.
Yep.
So I mean, like, she became canon.
And Alex Vincent's back.
Yep. Yeah, he is. And so this was a good course correction in the franchise, and one of the better Chucky sequels, Curse of Chucky.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out if you haven't. You probably have. Maybe give it a second chance if you did check it out. But all right, number 10.
Here we go. Top
Best
10.
horror 2013. Nate, what is it?
Insidious Chapter 2.
I wanted to like this, but I really
Didn't you end up putting it in your list?
Yeah, no.
No, you didn't? Oh, wow. Okay.
It was about number 17 out of 30.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I did like one thing about this film, how they brought Lynn Shaye's character back as a ghost, and within her death, she is a helpful ghost that is fighting against the evil ghost, fighting against the people that are still alive. They de-aged her and made her at the height of her career. I thought that the continuation of her character was cool.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted to like this, but James Wan does this thing where he gives you everything you'd expect, and he's lazy with it. He's giving you trope after after thing that you expect. It feels lazy. This and another film that he did on our list. We'll talk more about that. But I'm not saying that he's not a good director, that he doesn't make good films, but I don't think that he's out there breaking any patterns. This guy it literally feels like he's doing this solely for money, and everything seems lazy, and there's no risks ever taken. And I get a little angry when I watch his films.
Well, because they're formulaic, especially with the Insidious franchise, where you're getting those scares and the ghosts coming back. The reason why this one made my list is I do appreciate that he does this homage to Jack Torrance from The Shining type of thing with the Patrick Wilson character, where Patrick Wilson is now Jack Torrance from The Shining.
Got kind of pissed. I didn't
in the Insidious world. I like it because I got what he was doing, with it. If you don't get what he's doing,
I understood that.
This is kind of a rehash,
There are more,
of the first film. It's not really doing too much to expand the Insidious universe or anything like that. But I did kind of appreciate that it's not just a ghost story. It also brings in possession.
The picture, the effects, the performances. I'm not complaining, really.
It's a big budget movie.
I'm complaining about the script, and I'm complaining about the formulaic and the tropes and it being too much. But as I watch this movie and I'm searching, and I'm watching this with an open mind, really trying to find things I like, because I am well known for not liking James Wan's films. Are these formulaic ghost stories that they have going on that are all exactly like the other ones. But I found myself offended and angry watching this film.
Offended and angry.
There was things that I liked, but I remember trying to like it, maybe forcing myself to like it, and getting a little perturbed. But
sure,
that's me. I know a lot of people love these movies.
Yeah, a lot of people love the Insidious movies. I do think the second one,
found footage and generic ghost stories, just kind of piss me off.
See, and I'm more of like the champion on those two, because I think that if they're done right, then they're done well, and they actually scare me. Whereas like slashers and things like that, they don't scare me at all.
But was this done well?
So a lot of what's funny though is in the horror world, Insidious Chapter 2 is like just as divisive as it is in this podcast. Some people really liked it, like me. I wouldn't say really liked it, but I liked it. And some people hated it too, And I think that this is a perfect example of this movie. Just you and I disagreeing on this one because, either you like what you're getting, which is like the Shining homage mixed with Insidious from the first film, or you don't, and I could kind of see the complaints about it. Yeah. It's not really doing too many different things. There's a couple great set pieces in it, but there always is in the Insidious movies, especially the third one, which I think is better than the second one, by the way. But yeah, I think that, it's kind of polarizing whether you like these movies or not. And the more they make of them, the more you start not liking what you're getting, because it's just beating a dead horse, right?
Yep.
And I tried to forget about all the sequels that came before and just watch this movie, and I ended up liking it. Made my list.
Insidious Chapter 2, number 10. Number 9.
I wanted to like this movie, but it went down to my 17.
Okay, so we did a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Yes.
We did a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ranking a very long time ago. We can barely remember it. And this spot, I believe, made it dead last.
It was a summer barbecue episode, right?
Barbecue episode, and this made it dead last.
Yes.
And here's what I'm saying. It is one of the worst Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies ever made because of the weird script and the direction that they went with it and how it was focused on 3D. But the worst Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is still better than most of the regular movies. This movie has a awful score on all of these things. People really dislike this movie, even though we got a very young Alexandra Daddario, which I think she fits in as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family. Basically, it's a story of they take it back. Bill Moseley's in it. Gunnar Hansen returns as family members.
Yep.
The Hewitt family, or the Sawyer family, pardon me.
Yep.
I don't even know which name we're calling it in this movie, but the cops come.
It's neither, right?
They're gonna arrest I think it's Sawyer's.
It is a Sawyer. Yeah. Right. But they have a different
Bill
name
Moseley
to start out
is
with.
playing fucking the generic older brother character.
Mm-hmm.
Gunnar Hansen is playing a guy. They're gonna arrest Leatherface. He killed somebody. They're calling him Simple. He escapes. They have a shootout. He gets hidden in a basement. All the while they massacre all the Sawyers, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre family, one of the angry townsmen take baby Leatherface and lock him in a basement and feed him things. And when she dies, Alexander Daddario, who is a baby stolen from the raid, gets a letter, says you have a house and you have to take care of your crazy, weird serial killer brother. Her, Trey Songs, and a bunch of other stupid teenage characters take a trip to there, even though the things don't add up, and they encounter Leatherface. Leatherface isn't the bad guy.
He's not necessarily the bad guy.
He's the hero and the bad guy. It's a smaller scale, but you got a cool looking Leatherface. You got a lot of chainsaw action. You got a lot of murder. You got Alexander Daddario. Good camera work, I think. I think it looked good. I think just the story isn't what we needed, and it maybe wasn't at a time we needed. I think the first remake
just feels
and
so,
the original movies just outshine it.
Feels so separate from all the other films. You know, that and the most recent one that we got on Netflix, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think they just called it. So confusing with these names. But yeah,
what numbers on them?
Those two just don't feel like they're in the same world as the other ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well.
You do get some Texas Chainsaw fun, though. Wow. I mean, a lot of their faces running around, but man, it's...
And then there's those homage shots, like the one girl with the butt shot, and then you got the grassy plains, and you got the they kind of try to do the Devil's Rejects thing.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. It's basically, if you like Texas Chainsaw movies, then watch this. All others that don't like Texas Chainsaw movies, you skip this for
Watch
sure.
it. Waste your life.
Waste your life. We've certainly watched worse movies, right?
But yeah, that's Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. If you want to hear more about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise, go on way
Well, it's a summer right now, and you should go back to the summer episode. That was our barbecue episode, right? Where we did all the Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Yeah. So that was fun.
All right, number 8. A movie that just barely didn't make my list. It was pretty close to making my list, but made Nate's list. He loved it. We talked about how we were going to talk about religious cults today. The Sacrament, directed by Ty West, produced by Eli Roth.
Mm-hmm.
This was before Ty West was a big deal. So, in fact, this is one of Ty West's first full-length films. Second, maybe?
No, because he did House of the Devil. That was one of his first ones. But this is like either...
This is old Ty West before he was such a recognizable name. Eli Roth came in, helped him out with a found footage film about Vice. Reporters going to investigate a religious cult that one of their friends' sisters is living in, and they got an invite.
Mm-hmm.
I did like this movie. This is one of the better found footage. In fact, the highest rated found footage that I put on my list, unless you count a different one. But they're drinking the Kool-Aid.
Well,
it's like Midsummer meets that real life cult.
The Jonestown cult. And this is pretty much, this is what's interesting about the film, is that it's a fictional retelling of pretty much the story of the Jonestown massacre.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, I was looking up the details with this film because it almost follows the Jonestown massacre, the real life story of that, where they all drank Kool-Aid, started dying at the end, and it was this weird cult. It almost follows it to a T.
Okay.
And even the guy in the film, the main...
No, it was Kool-Aid. It wasn't tea.
Yeah. Okay. Very good joke. That's me hitting myself in the dick over that joke.
Maybe some of them had it in tea.
But it almost follows the story completely, the real life story, except in real life, I think only like 200 people die in this film. In real life, over 900 people died.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But I mean, it's basically...
And it did take a while to get to the point, but when...
Yes, it's a slow burn.
The people are like, I don't know if I want to fucking drink that. What? You want me to give it to my kid? What? You've already given it to some of the kids?
When they're making their own kids drink the poison Kool-Aid at the end, it is terrifying stuff. And it's fascinating because you're watching this and go, oh shit, this really happened. Except like 4 times as bad.
It feels kind of real.
It's the closest thing to a documentary on the Jonestown massacre that's not a documentary, I guess. So Ty West did a really, really good job with putting you in that, like, hey, we're watching the cult go down. Right. And Ty West's a talented filmmaker, so his found footage movies are better than most found footage movies, the way he handles it.
And I don't think the entire film is found footage. Do they jump away from the
They kind of, yeah. I mean, they're professional cameramen too, so I mean, it's not as bad. You do get some running with the camera a little bit, but a lot of it's not shaky cam stuff because they're making a documentary, so they try.
And there's some Midsummer shit in there too, because come into this dystopia or whatever. Pretty cool.
But for fans of like the real life, for people that are interested,
fans
of the Jonestown massacre, I mean, watch this movie and you'll get the feel of what it was actually like, and then look it up and then realize, oh shit, it was way worse in real life than what this movie is, and it was pretty fucking bad in this movie. So, The Sacrament's a scary real life story. And that's our number 8 tonight.
Here's another one where I don't really understand. And
I don't understand. Yeah, okay, go on.
WNUF Halloween special. It was a cool little gimmick thing, little fun little thing somebody did, and a little experiment. But that's what it feels like to me. It feels like an experiment where somebody was trying to make old TV show. I mean, it's a lot like Late Night with the Devil. And I found it entertaining to watch how they spliced in the old commercials and the old ads. And but I don't even see this as a movie. This is like a special feature. This is like a hour-and-a-half special feature to me.
Well, I can kind of see where you're coming from on that, but I mean, like, that's the whole gimmick. Either you buy into the gimmick or you don't. It's like you're popping in a real-life Halloween TV special from back in the day into your VHS. You can tell
it's not real.
You can tell it's not, sure, but that's part of the low-budget charm of it. But this is a Halloween staple. I watch this every Halloween season.
This is the second time I've ever watched it. First time I watched it, I thought it was super boring. Second time I watched it, I had fun comparing it to Late Night with the Devil. I don't know. Like I said, I don't think that this is stupid. I'm glad that it exists. But like I said, I felt like I was watching a special feature.
Yeah, I can kind of see where you're getting with that. But for fans of like movies like Ghost Watch or things like that, this is a great movie because it's drenched in nostalgia from growing up back in the, I'm going to watch a TV special on Halloween night that we used to watch on TV, you know, and you would record it on VHS in case you missed it. And
I love that aspect of it.
Yeah.
Me being a tape head now. Wicked tape head. I love the stepping in. Very fun idea. Wish I would have thought of this a long time ago and maybe did something like this too. It looks like a lot of fun. But like I said, watching it, I didn't feel like I was watching a movie. Maybe that's to their credit, where you got to give them credit, where I didn't feel like I was watching a movie, and it is a movie. But
you felt like it was a special okay, sure. Did you watch any of these like type of Halloween specials? Because like, you know, like not
real ones,
Dateline, yeah, but like there'd be things where like a talk show host would go to a haunted house.
TV when I was a kid.
And for those that don't know what the WNUF special is, it's basically you're popping in a VHS tape to watch a recorded camera, like a camera crew and a like a news station.
Yeah,
go to a haunted house to interview these people and to do like kind of like a mock seance on Halloween night, and it turns out to be real.
Fun, yeah.
And it's all getting rolled out during the actual Halloween special. So like as
Live
if you were watching
TV,
it in
yeah.
TV on TV back in the early 90s or late 80s, right?
Yeah.
And you're getting the commercials in between, which can take you out of the suspense of the film, you know. But there's some dark stuff at the end, which I'm always surprised by that they actually go in this, because it seems so PG at first for like at least the first half of the movie. Feels very, very PG. Like you're watching it on TV.
Yeah.
And then you see some dark stuff at the end, but it's at the very end. And you got to buy into the whole aesthetic of the film to really appreciate what you're getting with this.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad that it exists. I just don't respect it that much. I don't know.
Did you ever watch the sequel? It's not a sequel, but it's the same director doing kind of a different version of like the special.
What's the movie called?
Oh man, let me look it up for you.
Must have been good.
No, well, it's the like this one, the WNUF Halloween special. Yeah. It's even got a weirder name. Oh, there it is. The Out There Halloween Mega Tape.
Oh, okay.
And it just came out in 2022, and it's a spiritual sequel. It's from the same guy that did the first one.
Sure.
But he, you know, it's like watching TV, except it's like an alien Halloween special, I think it is. Gotcha. So, you know, so it's a different one. Not as fun as the WNUF one. If you don't like the aesthetic and all that stuff, you're going to find that one even more boring.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I dig it. I think it's a unique thing.
It's cool. It's cool that he did it. I like what he did, and I liked it more comparing it to Late Night with the Devil, which was this done better, in my opinion. But it's fun. It's cool. It's different. It just didn't feel like a movie to me.
See, and I felt like I was a little kid again watching this on Halloween night every time I watch it. That's why I watch it every Halloween seasons, because I used to watch shit like that. So you
love that kind of nostalgia, but when it comes to nostalgia, and I know what you did last summer, boo-hoo.
Jesus. Talk about ramming it down my throat.
All right, number 6. VHS 2. VHS 1, this is my first time watching VHS 2. I've seen a lot of the VHSs, but for some reason I've never gotten a physical copy of VHS 2, so I hadn't watched it. I was going to wait till I found it, but here we are. I rented it. I watched it. A lot of fun. Directors, nobody really
Ty West was one of the directors.
In 2.
Mm-hmm.
In 1.
Oh,
not in 2.
Wasn't he in 2 as well?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, anyway.
He was making the Sacrament.
Maybe.
He had time to make another sexually inappropriate short for VHS 2.
All right, well, let's look. Let's see who the directors were on this one, because maybe I'm getting this wrong. But Simon Barrett, Gareth Evans, that's the one I was thinking of. He did the Raid movies and The Apostle on Netflix.
I'm not that impressed.
Oh, well, okay. He only did the best segment of VHS 2.
Which one did he do?
That Safe Haven one where it's the cult. Or it's the Indonesian cult.
Oh, you thought that was the best?
I think that was the best one.
The zombies, hikers.
Oh, very cool one though too. That was
good.
Yeah.
And I actually kind of like the Alien one with the sisters and the pranks and the thing.
I like the
They went on to make
too.
Kids vs. Aliens,
Yeah.
a spin-off movie to that one too.
Oh yeah.
VHS 2 is a guy who gets a bunch of upcoming horror directors to make short films in the same vein. They always put a perverted guy in there. They always make fun of people for masturbating, and they always try to see boobs, and they make every man look awful pretty much. But then we throw these little tiny VHS recorded supposedly to be real, even though they're so obviously not real. VHS is a fun little franchise, and it's a cool thing that gets underground directors known. You pushed number 2 big time. You're like,
I think this is my favorite of the entire franchise.
I don't think it. I think it's a big drop from VHS 1. I think VHS 1 is better.
Okay.
But there was great stories in there. I loved the point of view guy with the GoPro, and he's a zombie, and watching how their zombie things unfold. The alien thing was a lot of fun. The cult thing was interesting.
That is my favorite in the entire franchise because it is just chaos.
Yeah.
When the shit starts hitting the fan on that one, it's like, holy fuck, with the alarms, and it goes big. People are exploding,
I don't know
killing
why
themselves
they
left and
feel
right.
Like they have to throw shit in the fan.
But I mean, it's a crazy segment. Yeah, that's my favorite in the whole franchise. But I don't want to just like swing from that one on this, because I think every segment in VHS 2 is a solid one.
It's okay.
Yeah,
they're all okay.
Because usually you get one dud in there, right? Yeah. Yeah. Sure. And I don't remember a dud in this one. And honestly, rewatching VHS for whenever that year came out for one of our previous episodes, I realized there wasn't really a dud in that one either. No. I don't think so. I mean, these are really some great anthologies that they're still making.
Yeah.
And VHS 2, I think it's better than the first one. You think the first one's better, but what is this? Would this be your second favorite out of the whole?
Oh, I'd have to watch them all to know, because there's so much going on, and that's the thing. You watch these movies, and then you're trying to remember the four.
Just like I thought Ty West was. Yeah.
They do blend together, and they do get hard to remember, which makes it funner for rewatches. This is very rewatchable.
That's true.
But VHS 2 is a great franchise, and they do some really cool stuff, and you should check those out if you haven't. And VHS 2 is deserving of its 6th spot.
I love it. And one thing we probably should have brought up in the news segment is that they are making a VHS Halloween coming out this year.
Oh, wow. Didn't know
it's not like VHS 1984 or whatever.
Shudder.
It's all Halloween. So it's going to be Halloween themed VHS ones.
Cool.
And yeah, it will be dropping on Shudder.
Maybe it'll still be perverted.
It undoubtedly will. Every other one will. Guys will be sleazebags and we'll see boobs. But it'll all take place on Halloween night on different VHS segments. So I'm super excited about that one.
All right. Number 5. I'm going to open up with saying that this one was tied for my first. I think that this movie is an absolute masterpiece. I think that this movie is so good. And if I get a little emotional when we're talking about this, forgive me. Under the Skin, a movie that got me straight from the promotion in 2013. I remember seeing news headlining saying Scarlett Johansson fully nude horror film coming out this summer. And I flocked to the movie theater to see Scarlett Johansson naked. Okay? Not realizing that ad was actually a trick on the movie. This movie is about a alien race that sends beautiful women in suits in order to distract horny men into a pit of something that sucks out their life force and feeds them in a tube, so that they are literally farming human beings' essence and using it for some other reason. So in that fact, I blindly followed this film into the darkness to be sucked up, eaten alive, and farmed like so many other men that literally went to this movie because they knew Scarlett Johansson was naked in it. All those people would be dead. Okay?
Yep.
But what we do get is a movie about an alien who gets purposed with a job to farm aliens, and as she watches the human race interact to learn how to mimic them, to trick them, finds beauty in what it is to be a human being. Starts to adapt so far to become a human that she wants to be a human, that she admires human, to the point where she decides to show pity on the human race and stop farming away these men, and runs away to try to become a human. As she becomes a human and she realizes she doesn't have a vagina, she
finds that out the hard way.
The dark side of human races and gets brutalized by the darkness of humanity, and now on the run from her own alien people and not being able to fit in as a human being, which she wants to be. She wants to cry. She wants to love. She wants to live. But now we find out the superficial, violent side of humans, and it is just a sad, depressing,
it's pretty bleak
view on. Not a single character in this movie has a name.
No.
And I love that.
Yeah, it's
the story tells so much. And here's the thing: you said that this was your first time watch, and you put it very low.
No, I didn't. It was in my top 10.
It was not.
Was it not?
It was not.
Well, then it just missed it.
Yeah.
My number 11. It was in my top 10 for the longest time. And then I just kept watching other movies.
You got to watch this movie more than once, or you got to watch somebody explain what this movie means, because you will miss it. You will be blinded. Your blinders will be on for Scarlett Johansson naked. But once you get past Scarlett Johansson
more to it
naked
than
in this movie is so fucking beautiful. It is so intelligent and is so smart. It says so much with saying so little. And when she's like in that car talking to men, those were all real men.
Yeah.
They literally went out there, and then they taught, and then after they were like, hey, we're going to put this in the movie. And the movie feels so real. It's one of my favorite alien movies ever made. This is a 5-star film.
Wow.
I could watch this over and over and over and over and over again.
Really? See, that's the problem that I have, is that it's a very art house movie. It's very beautiful. I kind of get what it's doing. It's very unique and original, especially with the handling of the alien, the whole alien concept. Very, very unique. The problem is that it's just like... it's very slow, methodical, and very art house. And that's fine. They make great movies like that. I give this 4 out of 5 stars. I mean, I really enjoyed this movie as a first-time watch. But it's also like you got to be ready to watch it. And you could watch this movie over and over and over again, really.
You know what you're acting like?
What's that?
that baby on the beach that just kept crying.
You gonna sure? Because my
was that
mom and
you?
dad just went
Were
out to the
you
water
the
and
baby
died
on the beach.
I just I think with people in terms of entertainment value, I think this is a beautiful movie. I don't know how entertaining it is for me though. I mean, you could watch it over and over again.
Yeah,
and some people love art house movies.
I feel
like
there's so much. This movie is so well thought out on everything that happens, and I don't think you're supposed to understand it right away. I think you have to watch it a few times or read about it or watch a YouTube video about it or something to fully understand it a little bit more.
Really?
But I think this is like The Shining, man. Every time I watch it, I see more.
That's really interesting because I think I got everything of what was going on, which the story is not like an easy one to pick up, right? It's because it's like you said.
Well, yeah. If you have no information, you're like, "What is happening?
Yeah.
What is gonna happen? What is coming next?
but
Why are they doing this? Why is there no answers? Why? What is going on?" Yes, you will be frustrated, but once you start to grasp it after you watch it, think about it, and then watch it again, you start seeing so much more in the performances and the realism and the set pieces and the costume and the way the alien looks after the logger.
Yeah, I don't know.
And the Scarlett Johansson's best performance.
I would probably agree with that for sure. Yeah. She's mesmerizing in this film.
The absence of humanity and the addition of humanity, she does it all. When she starts out as a brand new born bug that doesn't understand anything, and then she becomes this person trying to mimic humans and be human and feeling emotion for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Man, what a performance.
Yeah, no, it is a great performance. It's there's no doubt it's a beautiful movie. I just, it's one of those that I personally would not really, I'd watch it again, but I couldn't rewatch it over and over again.
And her turning point when she lets the elephant man go and he gets to run naked through that town.
Yeah. Well, because he's still in his little daze or whatever, too. Yeah. Yeah,
I've been there.
It's you were the elephant man running naked through town?
I ran out of places naked. And
yeah.
Have you never had to escape naked?
Not naked. No, yeah. I luckily had my clothes on.
But you were covered in urine.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they couldn't get the clothes off. They were stuck to me. But I don't know. It's a beautiful, unique art house film. One
of my favorite alien movies.
One of your favorite alien movies. Okay. Really horror, though?
Yeah.
I mean, you can argue.
100%.
Okay.
You're just mad because you were left on that beach crying, baby.
Nope. I enjoyed this film, and I just don't think it has so much. I think it's a beautiful film. I just don't know about its entertainment value per se.
All right, Under the Skin, Cory cannot recommend it enough. Watch it, and watch it again. Nate watched it once. What does he know about it anyways? Number 4, Eli Roth, The Green Inferno. And I gotta say, I like this movie, but I have a troubled past with this film. When they first announced that The Green Inferno was coming out, and then they waited 2 or 3 years to get it out.
Mm-hmm.
I waited and waited. This was like House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and I thought this was going to be the greatest film of all time ever made, the greatest cannibal film ever made. Eli Roth is the greatest director of his time, and there's no way that he will stop this locomotion of wonderful filmmaking after Hostel and Cabin Fever.
Especially with as much love as he has for Cannibal Holocaust and all those films.
And then I showed up to opening day to Green Inferno in the movie theater, and I gotta say, I was infuriated inferno on the Green Inferno. I expected something different, something wrong, and I left theater very upset, feeling like I waited 3 years for a mediocre film. In my time alive, buying it on Blu-ray, watching it again without expectation, I've learned to love this movie for what it is and not what I wanted it to be. I think this movie is hilarious. I think this movie is silly. It's exploitative. It's fun. By no means would I ever call this movie a masterpiece.
Yeah.
But it's a fun little horror movie that I wanted to love, didn't love, and then let it grow on me like a fucking ingrown hair that I never got removed.
I think
or
we
a
all
skin tag.
I think we all struggled with that when the first time we watched the Green Inferno.
There's a lot of bad acting.
You just wanted it to be the next great cannibal film, and it just never get there.
And nobody's ever made one since.
Nope.
Or since the 70s, really.
70s, 80s, yeah.
But what you do get is a bunch of protesters going out there doing some really stupid shit.
Stupid Greenpeace protesters.
Because they were manipulated by someone posing as a good person that was an evil person, and you get to see. Do you think that is there tribes really out there like this?
I mean, they say there's like tribes that have never like seen outsiders that we've seen from like satellites and shit living in the middle of the rainforest. Maybe. I'll never see them. I'm not going out there. Yeah. I want to save my house. I don't care about their village. I'm just kidding.
Well, and then, but yeah, Lorenzo Izzo, Eli Roth's ex-wife, right?
Now, yeah, at this time they were together. Yep.
Does pretty cool performance. You got some other notable actors that you'd recognize if you saw their faces and wouldn't remember their names. And yeah, this group of kids try to save a rainforest that turns out to be a trick for somebody to make some money. Then their plane crashes and they get the real deal, and they run into the cannibals that are slicing up vaginas and cutting off penises and eating human people alive and burning their legs and feeding bees to them. And people are taking poops in corners of cages, and people are dying and getting stuffed with marijuana, cooked alive, getting whole villages stoned. And I mean, I feel like I'm not doing it justice, but
it's weird. It's a weird tonal balance throughout this entire film. Where like it's being silly, it's being serious, it's being silly again. Yeah,
it's talking about serious topics, it's being like really cartoonish at times.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I would like to talk to Eli Roth about this film, and I think if I did have the chance to talk to Eli Roth, I think I would have the most questions about this film.
Yeah, it's like, did you want to make that serious cannibal film, or did you want to make some comedy with cannibals in it?
Or did you have like a scary script and then the actors were just so goofy that you
went
weird. Along with it?
No, with that being said, though,
did it take 2 years to get to us because you were doing script changes and you started getting cold feet about actually doing a cannibal Holocaust film? And then we're like,
maybe you couldn't get the support.
I actually want money.
Yeah.
And I know that a real cannibal Holocaust type film will not make me money. In fact, might even fuck up my career. So let's bubblegum it.
Yeah, he pulls his punches, right? But regardless, okay, once you get over the hump of knowing that it's not going to be the next great cannibal film, it is enjoyable.
It's a funny,
it's fun,
campy,
it's super campy,
movie.
And in 2013, I look at the list and all this stuff. Nothing else like it on there either. I mean, it has Eli Roth's sense of humor.
Yeah.
Which I do enjoy from time to time. Not so much anymore, but when Cabin Fever and all that stuff was coming out, like, oh man, I loved it. He was in his prime.
Yeah.
And you do get some of that humor here, but then you also get some gory cannibal stuff. But it is kind of a little bit all over the map, but it warrants another rewatch from people that dismissed it the first time.
Yeah.
Time's probably been kind to it.
The Green Inferno,
I think.
You think? Oh well, yeah. Some of the things that he was trying to say make a little bit more sense now.
Yes, and I think people are seeing a lot more.
It's kind of like Eddington.
No, there's likable people in this movie, but yeah, I can kind of see where you're coming from with that. Where it's just, it's a polarizing movie. But I enjoyed it. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
I think time has been kind because we've seen some wacky, weird horror movies now, and I think that people are more accepting.
It's a lot like 28 years later.
You know, it's funny you say that, right? Because we're talking about Eli Roth, and the whole ending of 28 years later is basically the Pancakes Kid from the fucking. It's the Pancakes Kid from the fucking porch.
The Green Inferno. The only cannibal film like it that I can think of post 1985.
Yeah, is it cannibal film? Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's
all right, number 3, Oculus.
Ooh.
Mike Flanagan's second film.
Second, yes, because he did Absentia, I think it was.
Mike Flanagan jumping on the generic ghost train, but it's not a ghost; it's a mirror haunted by ghosts. Or I'm going to give it away. The monster's a mirror.
Well, they give that away in the beginning of the movie too. Yeah, it's a haunted mirror.
We got that Rory guy from Empire Records playing the dad. We got an early performance of Karen Gillan, who I fucking love, and I actually think she deserves as much credit as Mike Flanagan deserves in this film for this film being so great.
Mm-hmm.
She was fucking magnetic in this film.
Well, her mother, Katie Sackhoff, is just as creepy though in this film.
Yeah, and also, the performance of the mom did very great.
Mm-hmm.
The brother, whatever, he did fine. But so we have a story of a bunch of kids growing up when their dad got a haunted mirror. Drove their dad crazy. Dad killed everybody he could.
Mm-hmm.
The mom. The kid goes to a sane asylum. Girl lives through her trauma. Kid gets out of asylum, meets up with his sister, hoping things are going to be normal and we can pretend that awful shit never happened. Nope, it's the day you got out. Tomorrow we're going to kill the mirror. Okay, and she sets up cameras. It's very well thought out. It's very well directed. It looks good. It is the type of movie I hate, but surprisingly done well. And I don't like to suck Mike Flanagan's dick, but I'm going to suck it a little bit. Great job directing, writing, engaging, pacing. Caught me in from the moment the movie started rolling. I was sucked in. I wanted to see the end. I can't find many complaints or continuity errors or things that didn't make fucking sense. The dude does his job, and I think this was the movie that proved to the world that the guy can do this job very well.
Yeah. Whereas you don't like to suck Mike Flanagan's dick. I
love sucking.
I've never taken it out of my mouth.
Yeah.
I love Mike Flanagan, and this is absolutely early but perfect Mike Flanagan, where he tells
this was the movie that made him.
Yeah,
got
it really
all those good gigs on Netflix and TV shows.
He crafted a
good scripts,
creepy, haunted mirror ghost story that turns it into a psychological horror that also has got great fucking characters.
It's just too bad he put this movie out the same year that the fucking VR came out.
VR?
The Oculus?
Oh. Maybe he did that on purpose. He's like, see this instructional video.
I'm pretty sure. What year did the Oculus come out?
I don't know. I don't remember. But he crafts a very tense psychological horror film that does not skimp what he's perfect at on the drama of the characters, and it makes a very tense, very scary horror film. And by the time that this movie's done, you're unsettled. And you want to fucking destroy every mirror in your house. And there are some fucking creepy scenes where the ghosts keep showing up with the victims of the mirror with their glowing eyes and stuff. Oh man, that is just terrifying to me. And Mike Flanagan, man, I mean, this is not his first film, but it might as well have been his first popular film. And it launched him into the man that he is today. And if you like Mike Flanagan, this is an absolute must watch. This is a creepy ghost story done very, very well.
The Oculus VR was patent 2012.
Wow, shit. So he owes he owes
what the fuck?
What the Facebook guy Zuckerberg, he owes Zuckerberg some money, but no, this is a fucking great film, and for fans of Mike Flanagan especially, you absolutely need to see this one.
Yeah. And Karen Gillian steals the fucking show. And,
yep, she's wonderful. This was this would have been some of her first roles too, right?
Up too, yeah.
Yeah. Great film.
All right, number 2. The movie that I talk the most shit about my entire life, and horror, the movie that I've given so many people so many shits for loving so much. It was my number 4. It's our number 2. The Conjuring. James wanted to make 2 of the movies and them be the fucking same and have the same lead character. And he did it. And Oculus 2, or Insidious 2 suffered because he must have put all of his work in The Conjuring, because this movie is so cool on so many aspects. It built a universe. It created a world. It made people forget about Patrick Wilson getting his dick cut off in Hard Candy.
Yeah, that's right.
And there's a lot of stories. Are they all generic? Is it a doll? Is it a ghost? Is it an exorcism? Is it a witch? Did he jam them all into a movie? Did everything play out perfectly? Did every time somebody returned home, was it at the perfect time to save a person from dying? Did everything fit in a little shell so fucking perfectly? Yeah. Is it lazy writing? A lot of people say so. But you watch this movie, and when you're getting towards that end and that performance Lily Taylor gives...
She's fantastic in this film, right?
Lily Taylor nails it. She's like Reagan all grown up, bro.
Yeah. Yep.
The witch is scary. The kids are cool. The guy from Office Space plays
Ron
a good
Livingston.
dad.
Yeah, he is a great character.
We get introduced to these Warren characters who are now infamous icons in horror. I have to admit it is.
And you got to remove yourself because this movie has been done 25 times in the last 10 years now.
But the filtering on the cameras.
But it fucking looks fantastic. It's got such a creepy atmosphere. These set pieces are so well done. Yeah. Now, I know that we've seen them 25 times since, right?
Yeah.
I get it, but this was the first one that started it, and they're so well done.
Amityville started it.
Well, you know what I mean, but like they were nowhere near as tense and getting well created on this big budget that this film had and looked this great. I mean, it looked fucking phenomenal.
What were they thinking putting The Conjuring and Insidious 2 out in the same 6 months?
James Wan was cranking them out. After he did Saw, it was like, whatever you want to do.
James wanted a lot of money.
Yeah. And he got it. And now he could do whatever he wants to. Well, now he's making Marvel movies, isn't he? Or no, am I thinking of something else? DC?
Guy, John Woo.
John Woo. No. Am I?
James Wan didn't make a fucking Marvel movie.
No, Fast and Furious movies. Okay. He's making Fast and Furious movies.
All right, but so everybody, you ask a non-horror fan what's your favorite horror film, and they're going to say, I like The Scream and I like Conjuring. And it makes you upset, and it makes you think that this movie wasn't made for horror fans, that this was made for general public. But I gotta say, probably my 4th time watching this film. I watched it real late at night. I got a little spooked.
Yeah.
Ray was sleeping in the bed. She got up, moved a door, spooked me a little bit.
Go back to bed. What are you doing?
The acceleration of the film is very good. The performances are very good. The little teasing of Annabelle was the best Annabelle's ever been. The music.
I agree. I 100% agree.
The crawl spaces. I can't say enough that Lily Taylor stole the show.
Mm-hmm.
The acting was good. Although everything was, it fit perfectly. It's a good movie. It's a great ghost movie. It's probably up there in the top 10 greatest. And it ain't no Poltergeist.
No. It is not.
But it's in the top conversation for best put together haunting of a houses.
Here's what I find very interesting about the movie. No boobs, right?
Yeah.
No gore. Not really.
Scary images.
Scary images, sure. But like not really any gore or violence or stuff
it's
like that.
Not sinister.
It's rated R because that's how quote unquote terrifying this movie is.
Oh yeah.
Because they were like, nope, this is too scary to be a PG-13. We're going to rate it R.
Pot though.
There was some drug use. Oh yeah. But yeah, so, it's kind of interesting that this movie was so scary that the censorship board was like, nope, fuck it, R-rated.
Yeah,
well, not PG-13, because
I think they knew that a lot of kids were going to be going for it.
Yeah, but this has got some intense scares in it, though. It's just how he's crafted it, right? And if we didn't see this movie 30 times since now, with all these carbon copies that they're coming out with, because now, like, what? Conjuring's on its 4th film, Annabelle's on its 3rd. Insidious is on its 5th or 6th or 7th. Nun is on its 2nd, and they're all overlapping now. And now you have the Conjuring universe is what they call it.
Llorona.
Yes, there's that one too. There's a Conjuring universe. Well, it's because this film started it all.
And this is the only good one.
I like the second one. The one where they go to England.
Wow.
No, you don't remember that one? Okay, well, when we get to 2015.
I get them all mixed up with every other movie that's exactly like it.
And that's the thing is like,
I keep on.
They polluted
even Insidious and Conjuring, I get fucking mixed up.
Yeah.
Could have got a different lead guy, made that easier.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. Conjuring is good. I am retracting all my hateful statements of The Conjuring being whack as fuck. It's not whack as fuck. It's a good watch.
I'm glad that you got creeped out by it.
It's a horror film for the family. Pretty good.
It's pretty good. That's why it's our number 2.
James wants your money, and he got it.
Uh-huh.
All right, our number 1, without a shadow of a doubt.
One of the best horror remakes of all time, if you can call it a remake.
Well, it is a sequel and a remake.
And a reboot. And yeah, it's...
Evil Dead, 2013. Bruce Campbell's gone. His car's there, but we have new character Mia with a drug problem showing up to an intervention by her brother and her bestest friends.
One of the best fresh takes on an old story.
A cool
I really love
idea to keep them trapped there.
Yes.
The book insides look better because we get to see a little bit more of the insides of the book, but the outside didn't have an eyeball or a fucking ear or anything like that. But once this fucking movie gets going, it doesn't stop.
Fuck no.
Until it is gory. There is some
brutal.
true punishment put onto the Eric character.
That poor guy, dude. I felt so bad for him.
Yeah, it's a sequel plus remake. Who knows? Maybe the best ever. No Ash until the end, but I think that was a good call.
100%.
I think we needed some fresh blood.
Mm-hmm.
Jane Levy, you know her from nothing like this.
Don't Breathe.
Well, that was after this.
Well, yeah, before this. No.
She nails it along with the Eric character, and everyone else was kind of just generic, whatever, teenage characters, but we got through it, especially the blonde girl that didn't do anything. I once had disdain for this film. This movie was coming out, the trailers, I was more excited about this film than I was even the Green Inferno. And on the opening night, I had plans to go with a significant other of mine.
A lady.
And we broke up like the week before.
Ooh,
and then she went to the film with my friends.
Ooh, different lady.
And then posted all about it. And I was super pissed. And I swore to myself that I wasn't going to like this movie because she and my friends did, But anyway, so I had a little disdain for this film. And I didn't watch it in the theater.
You didn't watch it in the theater?
So upset about the situation.
Wow.
I was so upset about the situation.
I get it.
Then I got it, bought it on film, forced myself not to like it, lied to myself. I love this film. This film is so
This film's
gory.
fucking great.
So I watched it probably 20 times.
I had a similar experience, and by similar experience, I mean not at all. But
you took drugs, went to a cabin, got intervened, and
right. No, the Evil Dead. I've said it before on this podcast. It's one of my favorite horror films of all time. So when I heard that they were remaking it, this was in the middle of all the remakes that we're getting now. And I was fucking...
The Hills Have Eyes and Texas Chainsaw Massacre are the three best.
I was furious.
I hated the film.
I was furious that they were remaking one of my favorite horror films of all time. I was like, that's absolutely pointless. I think the first one's a perfect movie. It still packs a punch to this day. And I was like, do not fucking remake my movie. Against all my judgment, I still went and saw it opening night in the theater. And I walked out of it and I was like, that's how you fucking make a remake movie. Because... they ramped everything up. The intensity of this movie, the gore.
They didn't ramp up number 2. Evil Dead 2 is still more relentless.
Yeah, but that's got comedy, and they the gore is just...
Yeah, they dropped the cornball shit.
Yeah, no, this is super serious. This is so intense. I was gripping my seat because of the shit that, especially that one, what's his name? Lou Taylor Pucci, or I think his name is. The shit that his character goes through.
The hand trauma.
Or he's getting nails to the face.
Well, but then when he finally does die, he just, hey, go sit down now.
Well, he fucking should, yeah. I mean,
he survived 10 brutal deaths, and then he gets the dumbest death of all. And he's just like,
honestly, yeah. What's left of his body at that point anymore? He might as well just sit down. But no, I mean, this movie...
we know him from Spring. Remember when we covered Spring?
Yeah, great movie as well. Very talented indie actor. But yeah, this movie
gore.
So gory, so intense, and exactly what you should do with a remake is make me forget that this was an Evil Dead film and just put me in this world and just put the fucking pedal to the floor, and that's what this movie does. And
yeah, well, and then the basement thing when she's like, something is dead, and you're thinking she's going through withdrawals. But there's truly some dead shit down there.
It does everything of like pay homage to the original while being its own movie too. At the same time, I love it. I don't know what more I could say.
Great movie.
For a fan that had so much fervent love for the original Evil Dead, to love it this much. Ugh.
They say Kill Bill has more blood in it than this movie, but that bloodbath in the end.
Oh, really? I always heard this one was the one that got it all.
They used water. That's what black and white. It was a trick, but technically, Kill Bill was the movie with the most blood, buckets of blood ever used. But.
Probably because they had an entire fountain of blood. A big blood pool in there. Which it wasn't raining blood.
But the chainsaw scene at the end when you're, so good.
It is.
So satisfying.
Yeah.
Everything you need. Evil Dead 2013. We're not hating on it.
Fede Alvarez, you'll always have a special place in my heart for making a great remake.
Yeah.
Yep.
We even thought Alien Romulus was going to be better because of this movie.
I'm coming around on it still. But
what do you do?
We'll see.
All right, let's recap. Number 10, Insidious Chapter 2. Number 9, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D. Number 8, The Sacrament. Number 7, WNUF Halloween Special. Number 6, VHS2. Number 5, Under the Skin. Number 4, The Green Inferno. Number 3, Oculus. Number 2, The Conjuring. And number 1, Evil Dead. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so great, but not so bad.
There's some good movies in
ones that we should mention that we didn't.
Yes, since we kind of were apart on this one, right?
There's a few that we put on a list that didn't make it. I will give a shout out to All Hallows Eve, a Terrifier story. Damien Leone's first film, the first introduction of Art the Clown. Hated it when I first saw it, but now that I'm a Terrifier fan, I kind of like it. Shout out to Horns, Alexander Aja.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
Made a teen whodunit devil film. I liked it. Jim Jarmusch, Only Lovers Left Alive, Loki, and is a vampire, and he's depressed.
Depressed vampires on a couch movie. Yeah.
Keri remake 2013. We've talked about that in our cast. Wolf Creek 2 is not bad.
Yeah, if you like the first one.
Seemed to be one of the biggest horror movies of the year, but
one of the greatest concepts that never gets pulled off in the film.
Not really a good movie.
I like The Purge, but man, it's just kind of lackluster that last half.
Nicholas Hoult is everywhere. He made Warm Bodies in 2013.
Yep.
I Spit on Your Grave 2 did what I Spit on Your Grave movies do. All Cheerleaders Die was a fun horror movie for teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
And also one of the most talked about horror films that no one's ever actually made it through the film of, Sharknado, was made in 2013. In World War Z, Brad Pitt gives his try at a zombie movie and fails terribly.
I don't think it's that bad, but it's
not my zombie movie.
Don't make it PG-13. That was my biggest complaint on that one. That, with all the chaos going on, it should not have been PG-13. Yeah. But World War Z's, if you like fast-running zombies, there's a lot of them.
Mandatory... did I miss any?
The Afflicted was on my list. What was on your list that we didn't get to?
Horns, Only Lovers Left Alive, and All Hallows Eve.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Afflicted was one that I really, really enjoyed. I was surprised by. Found footage, again, about this guy that's dying, and he goes on he's got a brain tumor, goes on a trip, and then he gets bit by a vampire, and it is a very interesting take on a vampire thing. But yeah, it's all right. It's still found footage, and it's lower budget.
Movies I must mention that did not get called as horror movies that we did not count. Enemy. Jake Gyllenhaal makes a movie about commitment and women being spiders and him having a doppelganger, which, oh man, I fucking love that movie.
Dennis Villeneuve, how do you? Villeneuve?
Jake Gyllenhaal, bro. This Is the End. Seth Rogen, James Franco play themselves, a whole bunch of other celebrities.
Mm-hmm.
A hole opens up in the world, and we have a... What do you call that when God...
A rapture?
A rapture film.
Yep.
Rapture seems kind of in the horror realm. They had some horror elements in there.
Yeah, I'd say. Channing Tatum loves butt sex.
I thought that movie was fucking awesome. Nymphomaniac Part 1 and Part 2. You can see Shia LaBeouf's dick.
The end.
I don't know if there's any anime fans out there, but they did... a Berserk trilogy of Berserk films, and in 2013 Part 3 came out where they go down to hell, and fuck man, that is one of the most awesomely trips to hell in a cartoon movie I've ever fucking seen.
Sure,
you Berserk fans know what I'm talking about. And then 2 documentaries came out. Adjust Your Tracking and Rewind This. One movie is a documentary about people that collect VHS tapes and how it absorbs their lives. And I had a lot of fun watching that one. And then Rewind This is about the distribution side of VHSs and how video rentals made money and did not make money. And interesting watches you can see on Tubi. Adjust Your Tracking and Rewind This. 2013. All right. Do some awards?
Let's do it.
All right. And then every winner on every category is Evil Dead. No. Best art, though. Was it? I've got a list here. Evil Dead, Under the Skin, The Conjuring, The Green Inferno, Oculus, Keri, I Spit on Your Grave 2, Sharknado, or Return to Nukem High Volume 1.
Ooh, I love that old school trauma art, but...
Evil Dead for me.
It's just the girl screaming, right?
Well, there's some alternates where they remake
have
first one.
I think I did like the Conjuring art with that twisted tree, the foggy house in the background.
That's all it takes to get you, huh?
What? Yeah, just someone twisted. Well, obviously, I was raped by trees at the beginning of this episode, so yeah.
All right, we disagree. Agree to disagree. Best music, 2013, was it Under the Skin, The Conjuring, Return to Nukem High Volume 1, Only Lovers Left Alive, Horns, or Evil Dead? Not really a standout song. Return of Nukem High Volume 1 had the return of the Return to Nukem High song from the beginning, upgraded by a new band. And there was also another song called This Is the Last Song I'll Ever Write, Gonna Kill Myself Tonight, which I actually really like. But I'm going to give it to Under the Skin for the soundtrack and the
score.
murmuring.
Yeah, the score is pretty great in that one.
That follows you that menaces you and makes the movie so much better. So Under the Skin for me.
I'm going with that as well, Corey.
All right. Best effects. Was it VHS 2, Return to Nukem High Volume 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3D, The Conjuring, Under the Skin, or Evil Dead?
I'm going to go Evil Dead.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Best cinema picture or cinematography. Was it World War Z, The Green Inferno, Oculus, The Conjuring, Under the Skin, or once again, Evil Dead? They did a lot of fun tricks in Evil Dead, running through the woods,
yeah, but
recreating Sam Raimi's vision, but
Under the Skin's got some really great cinematography, though.
Absolutely, Under the Skin.
Yeah, especially with creating the trap or whatever. That whole black.
So far, it's been Evil Dead, Under the Skin, Evil the Dead, Under the Skin. Let's see if the next one goes to Evil Dead.
Under the Skin.
Under the Skin. Best story. Was it The Sacrament, Only Lovers Left Alive, Horns, The Conjuring, Under the Skin, or Evil Dead?
You know what? I'm going to give it to The Sacrament on this one just because that's a real life story.
I'm giving it to The Conjuring.
Wow.
Yes, it was lazy writing, and yes, every idea was recycled, but they put all of the ideas. And they put them all of together in one movie, and I bet you that script would have been hard to write.
That's true.
Okay.
I like it.
Best director, there's a lot of them. Fede Alvarez for Evil Dead, Eli Roth for The Green Inferno, Jonathan Glazer for Under the Skin, James Wan for The Conjuring and Insidious 2, Mike Flanagan for Oculus, Don Mancini for Curse of Chucky, Lloyd Kaufman to Return to Nukem High Volume 1,
wow,
Alexandra Aja for Horns, Jim Jarmusch for Only Lovers Left Alive, Damien Leone for All Hallows Eve, or Ty West for The Sacrament. A lot of notable directors.
A lot of good ones.
And yes, you did hear Nate spank me in the middle of that.
Sometimes I get bored, want to play with ass. No. We're doing some animal control.
Do you want me to say him again real quick?
No, Fede Alvarez. Just because
For
someone was able to take my favorite movie and make a remake. I did not thumb my nose at.
I'm saying Mike Flanagan for Oculus because this was the one that put him on the map and he orchestrated that.
I'm surprised you didn't put Jonathan, what's his face, for Under the Skin.
Jonathan Glazer?
Jonathan Glazer, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, fuck him.
Mike Flanagan for me.
Okay.
Best villain or monster?
That's not a wrong answer.
Was it Chucky and Curse of Chucky, Mia Deadite and Evil Dead, Biker Alien Under the Skin, Alejandro and Green Inferno, The Witch in The Conjuring, The Mirror and Oculus, the original Art the Clown played by a different guy? Was it Mick Taylor in Wolf Creek 2, That Insidious Bitch, Father in Sacrament,
Insidious Bitch,
Victor Crowley in Hatchet 3, or Sharknado Monster? A lot of them, I know.
Yeah.
And this is the only time I'm ever going to do this, okay? I'm going to give it to The Mirror.
Okay. Yeah, that was...
You turned a mirror into a bad guy. I like it. Never do it again.
Well, that mirror was a piece of shit too.
That was
Yeah,
the real
yeah. Let's give it to the mirror. I like your point. That's great.
I mean, Alejandro was the worst, but the mirror was the best. Hero, was it Brad Pitt in World War Z, Eric in Evil Dead, The Warrens in The Conjuring, Karen Gilliam in Oculus, Leatherface? Question mark. Fiona Dorff in Curse of Chucky, Lynn Shay in Insidious Chapter 2. Yeah. Ethan Hawke in The Purge, Katie and I Spit on Your Grave, The Goth Chick and All Cheerleaders Die, or Finley in Sharknado?
It's the Warrens.
Warrens for you?
Yeah, Warrens for me.
I'm going out of left field here. Finley, Sharknado. They took a guy from a really shitty TV show, turned him into a hero. He jumped in. The shark was flying out of the tornado. He grabbed a chainsaw, jumped into the shark's mouth, got eaten by a shark, chainsawed his way out of the shark, crawled out of the shark, reached back into the shark, pulled a character that died 35 minutes earlier out of it. That's a fucking hero.
Yeah, he should probably be on the American flag for that. But
the new American flag.
The new American flag. All 48 states. Yeah.
Finley and the Warrens. All right, best guy actor. Was it Patrick Wilson for The Conjuring and Insidious 2? Was it Eric in Evil Dead? You said whatever his name was. Brad Dourif as Chucky in Curse of Chucky. Daniel Radcliffe as the Devil in Horns. Ethan Hawke in The Purge, or Nicholas Hoult in Warm Bodies.
Ooh, well,
you got to give it to Patrick Wilson.
Out of that, yeah, it's got to be Patrick Wilson.
Great job or not, he did 2 of them. Best girl actor, was it Jane Levy as Mia in Evil the Dead, Scarlett Johansson in Under the Skin, Lorenda Izzo in Green Inferno, Lily Taylor in The Conjuring, Karen Gillan in Oculus, Alexandra Daddario in Texas Chainsaw 3D, Fiona Dourif in Curse of Chucky, Chloe Grace Moretz in Keri 2013, Leanna Headley in The Purge, Juno Temple in Horns. You're saying who?
I'm just correcting Chloe Grace Moretz. Yeah.
So I couldn't decide on this one. There are so many good girl actors.
Now this is best actress.
Girl actor.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it to Jane Jo Gillian, which is a hybrid mix of Jane Levy, Scarlett Johansson, and Karen Gillan. Jane Jo Gillian.
Jane Jo Gillian. I'll just give it to Jane Levy. I'll just give it to Jane Levy on this one. But yeah.
Best supporting actor in one of these movies. Was it The Elephant Man and Under the Skin, Sabrina Carpenter and Horns, Anton Yelchin and Only Lovers Left Alive, Lemmy from Motorhead and Return to Nukem High Volume 1, Alex Vincent and Tiffany Jennifer Tilly in Curse of Chucky? Was it Leatherface in that movie? Or the
in that movie?
Or Lynn Shay in Insidious Chapter 2?
Oh, Lynn Shay. I love some Lynn Shay.
I'm giving it to the Elephant Man and Under the Skin, running naked through that city after he's having sex with that girl.
If there was ever a way, I mean, it's impressive just because I stopped looking at that guy's face for a little bit.
Oh, that was mean.
Why?
Cruel.
That's not cruel. He does have a very unique disfigurration in real life.
Yeah, I know.
And then he started hanging meat. And it got me to look away from that disfiguration.
You looked at his dick?
We all looked at it.
I looked at his butt.
Good. He's well represented then.
All right. Most savage scene. Was it Jane Levy and Mia licking the X-Acto knife in Evil Dead? Was it Jane Levy in the shower having her skin melted off? Was it the logger rape in the woods from Under the Skin? Or was it leaving the baby at the beach and Under the Skin?
Most savage? The baby.
Okay. That X-Acto knife scene was rough too. Let's do...
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Let's do Crush. Was it Jane Levy in Evil Dead, Karen Gillan in Oculus, Scarlett Johansson Under the Skin, Alexandra Daddario, I'm getting tired, Texas Chainsaw 3D, Fiona Dorff, and Curse of Chucky, Juno Temple, Horns, Daniel Harris, Hatchet 3.
You're really not going to say my horror crush.
Who's your horror crush?
Lorenza Izzo from the Blue, or from,
she should be
from
on
Green
there.
Inferno.
Yeah, but I didn't find her that attractive in that because she was covered in poop and stuff.
To each their own.
To each their own. Karen Gillan for me. Nebula.
You do love redheads.
I do.
You do.
I do. All right, best kill. I didn't have nominees, but it's got to be something in Evil Dead, right?
Yeah.
Any of them.
Maybe that Lou Taylor Pucci
killing herself with the chainsaw at the end, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Best ending, was it the Evil Dead bloodbath we were just talking about? Was it Keri 23, 2013?
Come on.
I'm giving it to the Curse of Chucky secret scene. When Alex Vincent
Alex
returns.
Vincent shows up? Okay. All right. Well, I'll give it to the Evil Dead.
Scariest part in 2013. Was it the tree rape in Evil Dead?
That's it? That's all you got?
Her clapping in Conjuring?
Yeah, that clapping scene. No, it was the bitch on the wardrobe that jumped down. That one got me in the theaters when I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was when Ray came out of the room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Go back to bed!
Cosplay, something you want Jacoby to dress up as? Is it Chucky, Daniel Radcliffe Devil, or one of the aliens from under his skin?
I would love to see... No, I don't want to see him naked. I would love to see him dress up as a little Chucky doll. I think he could pull it off.
He could. Best tape
hey,
you
guys,
got.
I'm Chucky.
2013. If you don't got a tape, you can talk about a Blu-ray, but look what I ordered.
Oh, very nice. Still in the wrapper. Very nice. Very nice.
I opened it. I just left the wrapping around it.
Yes.
I put this tape in, and the quality is actually pretty bad.
Cool.
But the art...
What did you expect out of a VHS, though, dude?
This is made by Death by VHS, HBO Canon Video, Evil Dead, original artwork, scenes from the movie on the back. Pretty cool. I'm cooler than you. Nana nana boo boo.
Yep. That's a great looking artwork, though. You want to get some tape sounds on the... this is good audio.
All right. So,
what are we doing tonight?
Oh, me and the creeps and the creeps' friends and the friends of the creeps and some of the creeps and Nate and everybody. We're all going together to see together.
We got a big group going tonight to
Whole
see
back
together.
row. God dang, we're cool.
Allison Brie. Mm-hmm.
Franco's little bro.
Dave? Yeah. They're going to get
so
together.
Good. I said this last episode. This is going to be so good.
That's why I wanted to bring it up. We're going to have your prediction.
So good. This is going to be like substance good. But coming up next for the next movie, because they won't be hearing this till after this comes out and we've already seen this movie, Weapons.
No, they're gonna listen to this before we see Weapons.
No, I'm saying the next movie to come up.
Oh, yes. This
is the bit on our podcast at the end of the podcast. The next coming up movie.
What's a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weapons.
Zach Kreger's new movie, the guy that did Barbarian.
Garner's in it. She's in everything now.
She is. She's the Silver Surfer. She's doing all sorts of stuff.
Why is that?
I don't know. Wolfman, Silver Surfer, Weapons. What else? Something else.
In this movie, this year, What We Are. She was in.
She was a little kid in that one. That wasn't a bad movie, but yeah.
That was a good movie.
But anyway,
it had Kurt Russell's son in it.
Yes, it did.
What do you think of Weapons? 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I think that's going to be better than Together. And
I think we're going to have a big comparison to whether you liked Weapons or Together more. And I'll take Together and you take Weapons.
I'll take Weapons.
And
I think this one's going to be good.
Whatever one ends up having a lower score has to mutilate their body.
Done.
Done?
Done.
Loser mutilates their body in some kind of way.
Yeah, so what's the score? Like the Rotten Tomatoes score then, or what?
We'll do all
because they're both at 100 right now, right?
Letterboxd, in Internet Movie Database, Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, so we average the three?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then whoever wins after each movie has had 2 weeks.
Okay,
so 1 week.
No, we'll announce this on the September 1st episode. How about that?
All right, and then whatever
that's going to be, what is that one on the slate? That's the Horror of 1992.
Yeah,
a little look ahead on September 1st. Yep. On the Horror of 1992 episode, we will announce who won the battle of the horror.
And the loser will mutilate their body.
Yes. And you have Together and I have Weapons.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. I can't wait to mutilate my body. I'm doing it right now.
I'm going to mutilate my body. And we're going to be back with our second annual ever Savage Action Creeps episode for episode 61. We're going to bring our sweet buddy Paul in, and we are going to rank RoboCop.
Yeah, we got to do a little bit of palate cleansing before it starts getting into the Halloween season, right? So, yes, we're going to do Savage Horror Action Creeps. Paul, who last was on the episode with the action creeps of, I mean, he's been on some other ones, but yeah, we did the Mad Max franchise.
Mad Max with him on his first episode, and now we're gonna do RoboCop.
Horror Bishop
Paul.
Yep, coming back. So RoboCop, that's gonna be fun because there are some brutal deaths in those first two movies, man.
Some weird stuff.
Ooh, I'd buy that for $1. Anyway,
I wouldn't buy that for $1.
Oh, RoboCop remake.
We're ruining it. That's all we had to say.
That's all we got. All right.
We need to do the episode.
Yeah, we're excited.
Savage Horror Creeps out. I'm not going to start doing that.
Savage Horror Creeps out. Yeah, don't do that. That's not our catchphrase.
Well, or we can just already be meeting. You know what I mean? You can just be like, hey, Cory, I've been meaning to talk to you. It's been a while. I've been doing my own thing, taking drugs.
Just been doing my own thing.
I don't want to do drugs anymore.
Taking drugs.
I don't want to do drugs anymore. What do you